with me. I can make you feel alive. If you're hearing this, you're in paradise. beeps and buzzes all day long. I'm a realtor. I get all kinds of texts and phone calls and emails. And I happened to notice him looking over my shoulder. I was like, what are you doing? He goes, well, are you still talking to guys off of the online service? And I said, my account was compromised. It's shut down. I'm not even talking to anybody on there. And he kept wanting my phone.
Oh, but you know he's doing it. You know he's doing it, Mary. You know he's doing it, Mary.
And I just was not going to give him my phone. I wasn't doing anything wrong. He was just not going to have my phone. And the World Series was going on at the time, and he kept saying, I want to see the score of the game. And I said, I can look up the game score, and I can tell you what it is.
At the club, Wade won't take no for an answer.
I would have already done live.
Her purse. Which we both found very odd.
I'm sorry. As soon as I got on the car with him and he's reading my text, and no, I would have gotten out of the car right fucking then and there. No.
Odd. But maybe he really is checking the score.
Checking what? He doesn't have his own phone to check the score?
We had tickets to the events.
No.
We had our day planned, so I wasn't going to cancel that. She's naturally not a fighter.
I dated a psycho on A&E.
Lover, and she wanted peace and harmony.
Season 1, episode 2.
Personal space by going through a purse. A purse is a very personal space for a woman, and that he violated.
A purse is personal. Can you imagine that?
The truth of who she was speaking with. This is setting a really bad tone for the way he approaches issues around trust and communication. Mary Kay is willing to give Wade the benefit of the doubt. Teresa's not so forgiving.
I was thinking that he was a weirdo. And I'm like, okay, here we go. We got a cuckoo on our hands over here.
Yeah. That would have been it. As soon as he's trying to read over my fucking shoulder. Nope. Oh my god, I didn't even click on anything.
A year after her long-term boyfriend passed away, real estate agent Mary Kay Beckman decides to roll the dice on romance again. She meets Wade Ridley through an online dating site. After a few great dates, she takes the big step of introducing him to her friends at a weekend golf tournament in Vegas. The first day goes well, but on the second day...
Creep.
Here's a guy you barely know, and he's looking through your private stuff. So I think from there
that date would have never
flags kind of started to go up about the guy.
Mary Kay decides not to make a big scene of it. The rest of the day goes smoothly until dinner with Mary Kay's best friends, Teresa and Mike.
And we were all sitting at a big round table, just kind of relaxing and talking. And
I've never liked him.
Very kind of boisterous.
Really?
And big name dropping.
Well, it's like this phone has a case on it, so it shouldn't be touching anything. But my other one, oh my god!
And then he proclaimed to be
They
best
always
friends with ironic.
they always touch ads and then go in a. It's so fucking obnoxious. I'm surprised I haven't broke my phone over it, to be honest.
Several of my husband's really good friends who we knew did not know this guy.
Oh my god.
So I think he was trying to show off and be part of the crowd type of a thing, which I don't really care for. And then Mary Kay and I got into a bit of a business conversation. We were having a conversation about a class that I was going to take at work. And Mike was like, you've already taken that class before. You don't need it. Why are you taking it again? And he was being pretty ornery with his opinion. And they're my best friends, so I didn't care.
But Wade does care.
He got very upset thinking that we were being abusive to her. He was a jerk about it. My husband and I were kind of like kicking each other under the table going, oh my gosh, what is this guy's deal?
Wade seems to be really bad at reading a situation. He seems to see challenge where there's none. He seems to see criticism where there's none. And because he keeps misreading these situations, he also misfires a lot. I was embarrassed. I was shocked. I was like, what happened? This isn't the same person I've been talking to for the last couple of weeks. Wade's a really narcissistic guy. He expected her to say, hey, thanks for being my white knight. Thanks for coming to my side and rescuing me and defending me. He's a weirdo. So I think this is not what dating means to me, and this is not what a relationship looks like to me.
Her internet sucks.
And when Mike walked me out and said, we don't like him, we need to get rid of him, he's a jerk, I was like, agreed. I'm going to go home, send him home. We got in the car to drive home, and he was mad. I said, what's your problem? And he goes, well, you humiliated me in front of your friends. And I said, how did I humiliate you? You were the one who walked away from the table. We argued back and forth, and then we rode home in silence. And it was just a very awkward moment, a very awkward time. We get to my house, and I said, I'm tired.
Yeah, well, this one, it did fall because I'm an idiot. I was going to put it in the jacket pocket I was wearing at the time, but I decided to try to put it in my purse instead, and I missed my purse, and it fell on the ground, and it cracked. Because if I would have just put it in my jacket pocket, wouldn't have happened.
Long weekend, you need to go home. He goes, agreed, and he just said goodnight and walked away. The next morning, Mary Kay starts her day with a scathing email from Wade. He couldn't believe I took my friends over him. I was just like, where's all this going on? I'm not choosing any sides. I was very hurt. I was very confused. Her phone's getting blown up from this guy with really, really mean text messages. He was just very hurtful. You're a terrible person. I cannot believe you used me like this. And I was like, how did I use you? It was like the Jekyll and Hyde thing was going off. He just was losing his mind on her via text message. I just said, I took things too far, too fast, and I need to take a break. A narcissistic guy like Wade is not going to be able to handle rejection well. They feel like it's literally an attack on themselves rather than, it just didn't work out. A guy like Wade makes everything personal, down to the way a gas station attendant looks at him, a waiter treats him, and certainly the way a new girlfriend treats him. Wade continues his flood of angry messages. They went on a few dates. That doesn't mean your boyfriend, girlfriend, you actually have to officially break up. But in his mind, I think even in that short period of time, his thought was that she was his. Mary Kay's a nice lady, and she's really just being polite to her, so she's responding. Unfortunately, it's like a dog coming to your step and you feeding it. It's going to keep coming back. That's what's happening. Every time she responded, that to him was permission to keep it going. And as far as he's concerned, as long as she kept responding, they were kind of still sort of in a relationship. I think she tried to do her best to kind of calm him down, hold him off, ask him to, stop being mean. And the whole time she was extremely upset.
That's the truth.
My husband and I advised that she just stop all communication with him and see if he stops. They said every time you answer him, you're giving him fuel to fire back at you. So I just stopped texting him back because it was a lose-lose for me to communicate with him. And he did stop. Relieved, Mary Kay moves on with her life. Weeks, then months go by.
Hey, Ollie. Oh, you're finally. Oh, you're looking at yourself in the mirror, seeing how beautiful you are. Come
never
here.
thought about him again.
Come here.
Never talked about him again.
Ollie.
Never heard from him again. He was
Ollie.
gone in my world.
You don't know who that is in the mirror?
3
It's
months
you,
after
bud.
her final text from Wade, she comes home from dinner with friends, pulls
It's
into
you
her
in the
driveway,
mirror, Ollie.
and walks right into a trap.
It's you. It's you, Bubs.
In the fall of 2010, Las Vegas real estate agent Mary Kay Beckman meets Wade Ridley through an online dating service. But after a few romantic dates, she sees another side of him.
In reality,
It's you.
he was angry, and something must have snapped at him.
She ends the romance and hopes he's finally got the message. She's wrong. Dead wrong.
How, Ollie?
3 months after their last conversation, on January 21st, 2011, Mary Kay comes home
Ow,
from dinner with
Bubby.
friends.
Ow, you got the
She took an
claws.
opportunity that evening to go
Remember
to
I
her
asked you
house.
for a massage last
She
night
bought
on her
a
belly.
steak knife.
You couldn't even
her
do that. Now
garage.
you got your
I
claws.
got out, talking on the phone with one hand, and the keys to the house in the other.
Ollie. Ollie.
Mary Kay is feeling safe. The opposite is true. He attacked her.
A neighbor calls 911. Her attacker runs off.
Ollie.
I was stabbed 10
Ollie.
times
Okay, please.
before the knife broke.
Okay, your claws are
and
like,
then when
seriously.
the knife broke, he started
Ollie,
stomping
come on.
my
You have
head
really bad sharp
with
claws.
his foot.
I can't handle that.
He knew he had killed me when I
Okay,
stopped
come
making
on.
the gurgling sounds.
Come on, Ollie.
There were
Come on.
8 stab wounds on my body, 2 in my
Come
head,
on, Ollie.
and then the trauma to the brain, the kicks to
Ollie.
the brain was so severe that
You
the
have sharp
ambulance crew, when
claws,
they loaded me
Bubs.
up that night, said she's
They're
gone.
way
She'll
too
never
sharp. You gotta
She
stop.
came out of surgery and into the ICU.
You gotta
she
stop,
was
Ollie.
unrecognizable.
It's not
She
that I
had
don't love you. Your
Stitches that just
claws
looked
are
like
like.
a road map all over in her head. So, you could see the look in her eyes, like just
You
really
got really
frightened.
bad
Oh my
claws,
gosh, what's
Bubbles.
going on? I had honestly no idea who attacked me. When the police first interviewed me, they kept saying, Mary Kay, who did this to you? And my standard answer was every time, no one, everybody loves
Is
me.
it blurry?
What's really
Well, it's
astonishing
always
and brutal about
blurry.
this crime is how
The
hands-on
webcam.
it was. It wasn't like he stood at a distance
looks
and got a
normal
few
to
shots
me.
off on her and shot her with a gun. He had to get very close to her in order
Ollie.
to attack her with a knife. This was very personal. This
I
wasn't
love
as
you,
simple as,
but I
I'm
don't
going to
want your
kill you, I'm going to
claws.
hurt you. It was, I'm going to mutilate you so you will never be the same person.
I don't want your claws, buddy.
Police ask her friends to name anyone she's argued with recently.
They were like, oh my gosh,
claws
she
are
met
super
a guy
sharp,
out of
too.
online dating, and that's when they started looking for Wade.
Wade has skipped town. He's in Phoenix, Arizona,
You
300
feel right,
miles
Ollie.
away, tracking down an old flame, Stacy Lee. Stacy had dumped him.
I have to
years
find
earlier.
the nail clippers.
Any woman who's
We
half
do
sane
have
says
some.
bye-bye. He can't handle the word goodbye. He stabs his ex to death.
I mean, normally I don't mind when he makes biscuits,
He
but
stole
like
her phone and her car.
either
and he
I
used
got
her
super
phone
sensitive
and
or
called
his
my
nails are
office
super
looking for
sharp.
me. There was no indication on the internet or anywhere whether I was alive or dead.
But we do
He
have
could
nail.
not find an obituary anywhere. So in his eyes, I must
That's
have made
fine.
it. I was living, and he came back to Vegas to finish me off.
Drop what you're doing
Mm.
and head to Peacock.
When Stacy Lee's body is found, detectives put an APB out on her stolen car. They find it and Wade in a Las Vegas casino parking lot.
He then totally confessed to the murder.
they said, "Have you heard anybody else?" He said, "Well, I have information on Mary Kay Beckman. Would you like to know about her as well?" And then he totally confessed about what he did to me.
Wade Ridley is charged with the first-degree murder of his ex and with robbery, battery, and attempted murder for the attack on Mary Kay.
Yeah, he looks crazy. He
He gave
looks like a nut
testimony to
job.
the officers that he had monsters in his head digging at his brain. And the only way he could find any comfort
Digging
would
at his
be
brain.
to
Okay.
be harming someone else.
This is an extraordinarily dangerous man, and it's
Where
sad
did it
because
go?
some of their fears of meeting people in these online spaces. That good manners doesn't mean somebody can't be a murderer.
It's Maybelline.
Wade gets 7.
It's Maybelline Super Stay Vinyl Ink. Fearless. My mom says I look terrible in it, so that's nice. She said I need to take it off because it looks horrible, and she said I look dead. So. Yeah. And you wonder why I don't like to wear makeup or even bother to try. But anyways, whatever.
Years for his crimes against Mary Kay, but he will never serve his full sentence. On
Who's
April
this?
29, 2012, Wade Ridley smuggled
Stop,
a
Ollie.
plastic
Come on,
bag into his
stop.
cell. He
Stop,
uses
Bubs.
it to suffocate himself.
For Wade, taking his own life may very well have been his exerting his last act of control.
All I can say is good riddance.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
After years of therapy, Mary Kay makes a full recovery from her injuries.
Mary Kay followed the rules. She played it right. Any of us could make that mistake, and it's scary as hell.
I think online dating is very dangerous. I signed up for marriage, not murder.
Yeah, well,
I don't know how I have recovered, and to stay here and say that there's absolutely nothing wrong with me today after everything I've been through. And I don't, well, I know where it comes from.
Ollie, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing?
While Mary Kay gambled with love online,
Freak.
Steve Lane looked for it the old-fashioned way, in a bar. Virginia Beach is a great town for the young at heart.
Did you hear that? Virginia Beach.
Steve is a successful
Oh shit,
pharmaceutical
now I've
sales
got to
rep
listen
on
to
weekdays.
this.
And on weekends, he enjoys the laid-back beach life.
How come I've never heard of
And
this?
socializing.
Steve is just the social life of any interaction. You know, he knows a lot of people, puts himself out there, he likes to meet people. He's just a fun guy to be around.
But Steve wants someone serious to share the fun with.
When did this
I'm
happen?
a big family. I have, 4 brothers, all my nephews and nieces and everything like that. So I've always been around a big family and people with kids. I appreciate family and my friends or people that are happily married. They're good friends of mine. I appreciate that part of
Yeah,
their life.
represent, even though it's a terrible
One
story.
night out with the guys, he spots a beautiful blonde. Waitress Sabrina Smith is a former NFL cheerleader, and she's hard to miss.
She was bubbly, good personality. She was a cheerleader. She's a dancer. She knows all these athletes. She's a really pretty girl. Sabrina seemed very positive. Social, smoking hot little blonde.
The way
Sabrina and I hit it off.
ew, the way his friend is like talking about her and smirking after obviously she's like a piece of shit. Fishy. A little fishy.
Right off the bat, we struck off the conversation and ended up hanging out for the rest of the night.
For Steve, like for many men, he wanted the prettiest girl in the bar. He wanted to be with the one that all the other men would envy him for.
Oh,
And
of
that night,
course.
Sabrina, he found the holy grail. He got the prettiest girl in the bar to want to hang out with him. And he was feeling like the man.
So I asked her out, kind of subtly, I guess. For me, I'm not very aggressive towards that part of it.
She says yes. From that first night, they can't get enough of each other.
We started talking to each other every day on the phone, 20 times a day. I'd see her when I could. It was the first time for me in a long time that I had been able to talk to somebody that, that I just met for, 6-7 hours at a time. And that was always interesting. I wasn't interested in talking to anybody else. Within a week, we already knew. Like it was just her and I.
But there is a third person involved. Sabrina has a little girl.
She was recently separated with her husband. It was a good mom. She loved her. She talked about her all the time. That was her priority, was her daughter. I felt a good connection with her daughter. We cooked dinner and just hang out, watch TV, watch movies. We could teach. It made sense, to see them together. And you can see the relationship, looks good, feels good.
His friend just keeps making weird faces. I don't trust him.
Despite the heat between them, the couple decides not to have sex.
We tried to hold off just because she was not quite technically divorced.
So instead of rushing into something, they actually really took the time to get to know each other and relax into what seems like it'll be a long-term relationship. And they waited until her
When did this
divorce was
happen?
final before they were finally intimate with each other.
We waited for a couple months. I don't say maybe the best ever, but I would say at that point in my life it was, because it was the connection with her.
The divorce also brings potentially devastating complications.
Through the divorce part of it, she needed to move her daughter back to St. Louis to be closer to her father.
Rusty.
Fears their relationships.
Oh, please don't knock my computer or any. Rusty. What do you want, Russ? Come here.
Pharmaceutical sales rep.
You can go up on the bag.
He scored big when he meets
Just
former brooch.
Hi, baby.
Sabrina Smith.
Just please don't rub on the
September
desk. I don't need my laptop to fall over. Come here. You want up here?
And a good mother to her little girl. Steve and Sabrina seem perfect
Come on.
together.
Can you jump?
Really bubbly. They seem pretty fluid.
What's up, Rusty?
The way they interact with each other, look at each
Can you
other,
jump?
touched each other. Most of my friends, they really liked her.
Russ.
From my perspective, most of them
Rusty.
were like, "Oh, she's really hot."
You gonna
Like,
jump?
where's she from? Like, how'd you meet her? My family really liked her. Just
Oh, yeah.
personality.
Don't
She
worry,
was fun.
Rusty. I gotta get
She
you
was just a
guys
good
some
person
wet
to be around.
cans too.
He took care of Sabrina
Don't
and her
worry.
child and provided everything he needs. That's just the kind of guy that Steve is.
I'm going here, I guess, after this episode is over.
Sabrina has to move halfway
When
across
this-
the country as part
When
of the
this
child
video's
rescue.
over, Rusty, I'm gonna go to Walmart, okay? Get you some wet cans.
For years,
I'm sorry, Miss
they did a
Piggy ate
long-distance
all of them.
thing.
We got our ups and
Piggy
downs because
ate
it was a
all of
long-distance
them.
relationship. So it wasn't easy trying to do that.
It's
I'm only there,
hard.
once every 6
Look at
weeks.
you,
or
Rusty. Look
once a
at you
month
in
or
the
whatever.
mirror. Look how beautiful
It's
you
really
are.
tough on her.
Who's
And
that?
they finally catch a break.
Is that you?
Steve's offered a promotion that would relocate him to St. Louis. He
Uh-oh.
accepts.
Me, it was definitely a commitment because I'm leaving my family and my friends, what I was used to. I lived there my whole life, but I wanted to pick up and move because I thought it was the right thing to do.
Steve's a stand-up guy. Once he realized that Sabrina had to move to St. Louis for the sake of her daughter, he himself started making some significant changes so he could be closer to her. That meant leaving behind his own family, his friend, his connection. But that really speaks to how devoted he was to this relationship, that he was going to see it through.
I was excited at the fact that I could buy a house, and that's what I wanted to provide for her and her daughter, really. She was excited about it. We could be more as a family, as opposed to being like a weekend family. So for me, it was good. Ultimately, I got what I wanted. I wanted to move to St. Louis. I wanted to keep my job. I wanted to be with her. So it all matched up. For her, it was stressful, but being a single mom, she had a debt of about $12,000. But I wanted to make sure that she was okay. So I went ahead and paid off everything that she had. It definitely did bring me closer to her because I felt like she needed that support.
And he steps up to the plate, taking care of Sabrina and her daughter, really providing their every need. And I think he really believes he's committed to this.
Wonder why they
All
won't show what
we're all
Sabrina
gonna
looks
be a
like.
family. Sabrina will sort of take care of the household. He'll take care of them. He'll work his job.
She wasn't paying any bills. I paid for the house, all the utilities, I paid for her cell phone, but she really didn't have any. expenses other than her car insurance.
In Steve's head, he felt like his behavior, his actions, his intention, really he was a family man and he was going to do the right thing as men are told in our
It
society
sucks
to be
not having
providers and
energy.
he's true obligation. He's totally there for her. But when he meets friends for the first time, he's in for a surprise.
Uh-oh.
Her friends really didn't know anything about me or that she had a boyfriend or knew anything about me personally. So I kind of got the vibe that nobody had talked about me and she didn't let anybody know she had a boyfriend, which I found kind of shocking. I would have thought she would have told all her friends about me and that we'd been dating and she was happy that I lived there.
The fact is, when you're in love with somebody, you often scream it off the rooftops. But even if you don't go there with it, you certainly tell the people who are closest to you about it. She reassures him she loves him, and he's the only man for her.
I trusted her. I believed what she was telling me. I knew everything about her, or I thought.
Steve and Sabrina have been in a relationship for what appears to be a couple of years, and yet none of her friends know about him. He's moved his entire life, displaced everything to be closer to her, and yet he's a virtual stranger in her friendship networks. That, right out the gate, should have told him that how seriously is she taking this relationship? A few weeks later, Steve gets another troubling surprise.
I was paying a cell phone bill. Eventually, I just looked at it, and it was hundreds of texts and phone calls to that same number. At first, I was probably shocked, and then it kind of reality set in, like, this isn't right. Like, there's something definitely going on here. I wanted to confront her about it. I didn't know what I could do because I didn't want to feel like I was snooping or I'm going through your cell phone bill or I'm doing whatever.
Nobody wants to be that guy who's snooping around the phone bills and asking who's this guy and who's that guy. There's sort of something not very cool about that, and Steve doesn't want to be him. And so he's trying to figure out a way to think around this and approach her about this. But he probably is going to end up doing what so many people do in this situation. Instead of dealing with it, they often turn a blind eye to it because in some ways they're afraid to learn the truth. Steve still hasn't decided what to do when they go out a few days later to meet some friends.
I'd only been there maybe 5 minutes. I went to get a drink, started talking to some of her friends that I'd met, and met one of her friends that she worked with. We're all hanging out talking. Then she walked over and assumed that I was trying to pick her up, or I don't know exactly what was going on in her head. She basically turned me around and said, "What are you trying to do? Pick her up?" and hit me with a beer bottle. Everybody in the bar was completely floored by what she did, including myself.
Guilty dogs bark the loudest. This is almost a murderous rage, and you really have to wonder, exactly, girlfriend, what are you hiding?
Strength training now at a new level. Gym Monster 2 is an all-in-one design that covers.
In January 2004, Steve moved halfway across the country to be with Sabrina Smith, the love of his life. But once they're together, he realizes she's been keeping him a secret from her friends, and maybe keeping secrets from him as well. Then in March 2004, he gets the shock of his life. In a jealous rage, she attacked him with a beer bottle.
I was in love with her. She crushed that all in one instance by hitting me with a beer bottle. I was heartbroken. She definitely.
You have a Tesla in cyber?
On that, good or bad, she definitely woke me up. For me, it was just a reality check. It's, what am I doing in St. Louis? Why did I leave my friends? Why did I leave my family? Why did I change my job and move here? I don't know anybody here. I don't want to be here now.
I got a text message from Steve one day and say a picture of his face. It's just black and blue. Pretty brutal.
Why is he smiling about his friend being beat up? Like, this dude is fucking weird.
Over the head with a beer bottle. It's completely threw a curveball to me. And I obviously knew something was
Steve has a black eye,
She's
a cracked
weird, or
orbital
he's
bone,
weird.
and marching orders from his buddy Ryan.
Whoa.
I told her you need to figure something out. Either she needs to go or you got to do something about this because this isn't normal at all. To do that kind of damage to someone's face was pretty nuts.
I don't know what a Tesla freaking looks like, but I know what the Cybertrucks look like, and oh god. Yes. Internet. I'm over this. Well, I know it's electric. I know that much, but are they both? Are they both electric or just one of them? I'm sure I've probably seen a Tesla. Plus what? Ryland and Shane have. Anyways, so I've seen one before, but I don't remember what it looks like. Nobody can forget what a Cybertruck looks like. What is this? I really can't. It's already past 2:16. I could have already been home by now. I can't believe I went back to Walmart twice and I still forgot crap. This is why I need to write a list down. Ollie? Alright. Cat food. Oliver! Boy. Oliver. You're not listening. Oliver. You're not listening, sir. Oh my god, you're terrible. You're terrible. I'm still gonna eat that. No. It's gonna have to be cut downstairs. I'm gonna have to cut it up for you, Ollie. No. No. I'm just gonna have to cut it into bigger pieces for you. So it's not okay. I'm gonna cut it up for you. Ollie, you're such a brat. You just you and your sister. That was my food, Ollie. Rat. I need to call a wellness check on a lady. I'm very worried about her and her son. And I've got such a shitty memory. I don't know if they used to have a dog. I really. I don't know if they have. But I really do need to call a wellness check on this lady. I've not seen her since the summer.
Do you want to continue to watch this buggy shit?
Time.
Let me know in chat.
And then when my dad brought it up, oh shit, here goes the internet again. What is going on? I know, it's the fucking internet. No, they're fucking. There's no.
I'll check back in on her in a minute. We'll move on. Let's see, Nova. Everybody is coming over from TikTok because they know that TikTok might be getting shut down. So Nova started posting more on YouTube. He's doing a lot of cooking videos, kind of like Cobes. And then his normal freaking karaoke bullshit. So his shorts are his cooking stuff, so we'll look at that.
Get out your steak, season generously with some Osmo, and my favorite seasoning blend, Spog. I also like to add a little bit of lemon pepper for a citrus kick. Damn it, I forgot a binder. But you think I forgot about the salmon, huh? No way. We're gonna pop that in the oven at 400 degrees for 25 minutes. I'm also gonna add a little sesame oil to the pan. I just put the salmon in the oven.
Hard-boiled eggs.
Just want to show this real quick. Look at that fat render. That looks amazing. I overcooked my steak a little bit. It's more of a medium well than a medium rare. But minimal gray band, and it looks like the fat was rendered pretty well. Now I'm just waiting on the salmon. And we got 13 minutes left on it. That's like 10-year-old me. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. It is done. It is done. It is done. And that's the salmon. Take a piece of salmon. If I can get it out of the pan. There we go. And it broke apart. Damn it. And finally, some angel hair pasta. And there you have it. Now, I've already had the steak before. I've made it several times. And I don't need to taste it to say that it is a really good steak. Tender, juicy, and flavorful. But I don't know if the same can be said about the salmon. So let's cut it. Ooh, it's so flaky I can tear it apart with a spoon. Anyways, let's try out the salmon. Bon appetit. A little bit dry and tough, but the flavor is not too bad. To be honest, I expected a little more for Costco quality, but it's still decent. It'll get me through if I want salmon in a pinch. Not better than my Dijon chicken, though. Dijon chicken is my signature dish for a reason. But I will give the Surf and Turf meal a 7.5 out of 10. No Vine Universe, signing off.
Yeah, so his house is pretty messy. He has been trying to make it seem like he's cleaning up, but, you know, it is what it is. It's just interesting to see that, you know, he cooks better than Cobes at least. He just doesn't clean. I think Cobes might be cleaner than him, actually. But let me know what you think. We'll move on from here. This guy, I watched a Tom Dark video on. It's really weird. He's got 2 different channels. This is his original, I think, and then he went to his first last name and then Justice. He is severely against Emma Watson and Jennifer Lawrence, I believe, but mostly Emma Watson. He believes these people are constantly messing with his feet.
It's already about 4.5 years of being abused for Emma Watson. I am sick and tired of it. I don't want Emma Watson. I never asked for Emma Watson even once in my life. I keep asking years and years for one fucking thing. Freedom. I want freedom. I don't give a shit about Emma Watson. I want freedom. my thigh. I don't have nerve problems. Stop forcing this shit onto me. Stop. I don't want the female partner. I don't like her. I hate her. I want her to die, and this is not a hate video. This is a self-defense video.
Oh my goodness.
I am physically abused for her every single day. Like she's a queen, but she's not a queen, and she's not my queen. I will never submit to her. She will never control me, that evil bitch. They keep banning my accounts for hate videos. How can they be called hate videos if I am physically abused every single day for that woman? It's a self-defense fucking video. I don't want that woman in my life. She only makes me suffer. I want her to die.
But anyway, he thinks that Emma Watson is AI and she's not real. She's not a real person. And yeah, they just keep messing with his feet. Let's see. Pull up his Justice account. I forgot how to spell it.
I am not your animal. Leave me alone. I just want to live and enjoy my life. I have done nothing wrong. I just want to live. I just want to live. Stop torture.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, there's super black people and there's super white people with superpowers. I wish I was one of them. But yeah.
You know, the AI keeps treating Emma Watson like it's the peak of female evolution, and it requires the most fucking evolved male person possible. That a superpowered white person is not enough. A superpowered half-elf not enough. That Emma Watson is so high status that she's supposed to have a superpowered full elf.
Full elf.
It's so ridiculous, I'm telling you.
It is.
Let me put this straight. If there was somewhere on the planet a Negro person, and you know, Negro people are usually considered like the lowest form of human evolution.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there, Tamir. I don't really like talk like that. Alright, this is Chloe Williams. I have run into her a couple times on here, and she released a couple of new shorts that I found eye-catching, as you can see. And we'll watch a couple of her things and see what you think.
Than I was yesterday. Baby steps, though, so fuck you still. I'm trying to be less cunty than I was yesterday. Baby steps, though, so fuck you still.
This is my outfit for today, and if you don't like it, you could leave. Okay, love you. This is my...
what her views on TikTok getting banned is.
Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome back. I know I just posted my Nosferatu, review, which if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I don't even know where to start. This is just gonna be a rant video. I don't know if I should call this a random vlog or whatnot, but this is just me ranting right now. So, our U.S. government has proven time and time again that they don't give a shit about us. Now, this is going to be the only time I'm ever going to be talking about politics. This is not going to be a political channel. Ginger. Sorry, my cats. But for those who don't know, you already do know, because it's all over the news. There is a law that's going to be banning TikTok. Now, say what you want about TikTok. I know TikTok has its flaws. It has a lot of shady things. Not shady, but it does have a whole lot of, like, cringy things. I get it. TikTok is not for everyone. Say what you want about about everything. Say what you want about it. Yes, some of the community guidelines on TikTok is a little unfair. Now, the fact that our fucking government thinks it's okay to have upper power over people, over the certain people, when they don't even have, they're not even open and honest with us to begin with. Their little media outlets, they just say they don't even tell the full story. Knowing what we know now, we know our government is shady. Now, I'm not trying to be like one of those like conspiracy theorists or whatever, because fuck those people. But there's definitely some shadiness going on with our freaking government, especially with this whole TikTok ban bill. There's something very freaking shady. Now, we all know whatever happens at the end of the day. I don't care. I have a TikTok. I don't know. I don't know what will. Now, it's not like the app is going to automatically disappear from your phone if you already have it, but you can't get it in the App Store, and you can't. It can't be downloaded. And I know some people, they probably got their VPNs already. But at the end of the day, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's pretty fucking ridiculous that the government is so much more focused on a fucking app than they are about other issues. LA's on fire. California's on fire. There's people that are suffering. There's the homeless epidemic. Inflation exists. Human rights are being taken away. Women's rights are being taken away. Roe v. Wade was overturned. People in Gaza are suffering. People in Palestine are suffering.
Okay. I will agree that banning TikTok isn't really a priority right now, given California, North Carolina, many other things going on. They are addressing the Gaza thing, and there's been a news come out that they are doing some kind of peace ceasefire kind of thing. Hopefully it lasts longer than what they're anticipating of only 6 weeks. Hopefully it's a longer lasting peace, but peace at least. She did post this 5 days ago though, so I think that came after this post.
Hell, there's people that are still suffering from the freaking hurricanes that happened in around summertime of last year. Or October around last year. I'm not 100% sure when all that hurricane shit happened, but yeah, there's people that are still suffering from those hurricanes. And yet our government just our government just doesn't give a shit. They don't give a shit about the people. They should care about the people, but they freaking don't. And this is just me. Like I said, this isn't gonna be a political channel because I don't really know how politics work. I don't know how the government works really, but I just know that there's something about our government that just is shady. And I think this whole TikTok ban, say what you want about TikTok, make fun of TikTok all you will, but I don't think banning it is the way to do it. I mean, come on, this is low key an attack on freedom of speech.
So, with that statement, they either ban it or they start censoring it even more, and that's still stepping on freedom of speech. So there's no winning in this situation. And honestly, with the way people's attention spans have been going and misinformation being spread, and the differences, if you look at, if you watch TikTok and you're in a different country, you get pushed more educational things, where our country is getting pushed crap to kill our kids' brains and everything else, and parents don't want to keep their kids off the screen, obviously. So I do agree with the TikTok ban, but at the same time, there's no making everyone happy, and that's why our country's so divided. Nobody's going to be happy 100% of the time with every decision that's made.
I think it's because the government is afraid, because they know that, I don't know, I don't want to get too preachy, I don't want to get too ludicrous on here. But all I know is that the TikTok ban is fucking ridiculous. It angers me. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and there's nothing we can do about it. A lot of people are saying it's scarier than you think it is, and I get it. There's a lot of people that make money, on TikTok. There's a lot of people that, that have their small businesses on there, and I think that's a damn shame. Because a lot of people don't even want to go back to Instagram, even though it's like, yeah, I mean, I get it, but it's like, I don't know. Like, I have an Instagram, even though, Instagram has suspended my account before, so I'm honestly just want to boycott every freaking social media app I have except for YouTube. But at the same time, I don't know. I know some people are going to do this whole boycott app things are going to boycott, log off Instagram, Twitter, and X, that whole little protest that they're doing. do what you want. I'm not gonna do it. The only time I'll ever really do it is it'd be a big fuck you to Zuckerberg, which I can't stand that guy. I can't stand him. I can't stand Elon Musk. That's a different story, different day.
Yeah, Elon Musk has pissed me off too. He's being childish on X right now towards Asmongold. Completely childish. Alright, let's see if there's anything else here we want to check out. She mostly does reviews on like goth stuff. Yeah, that's Chloe. I'm gonna move on. Fat Goth Bitch is a wonderful channel. She's very artistic and I really appreciate her involvement. She found Jesus Gomez and I watched these two and I have to cover him at this point. I have to because it's just, he's magical. Let's see. I'm gonna find a decent part here.
Dream.
Someone is offering you stimulants for sale.
I ain't done yet, girl. Don't interrupt.
Okay.
You're gone on overboard and I'm going over with you. Anchor, I don't care. I'm going bottom with you and you crash into me, yeah, milky. And I come into weed by the pound every day.
I also,
late, and I know who put me there.
someone asked if you can grab a bottle of lotion.
That was me.
Ooh, gotta get it up now. Oh, he said.
I know this is silly, but can you grab a bottle of lotion to dance with?
Goodbye, horses. I'm flying over you. Won't you listen to Q? Ah! Ah! Gotta give it up now. I see my hopes and dreams are lying on the ground. I see the sky. I want too much. Too much.
Alright, I'm not gonna try to steal her content here. FGV is an awesome channel to follow. I put it in the link if you want to go watch the full stream they did that night. But I also got the link to his YouTube channel, so now the fun really begins. I wanted to see what he does on his own without any kind of influence, you know. Let's see here. We're gonna do a live.
Hey, y'all. Ooh! Scarlett Johansson, y'all. Morgan Freeman. Ooh!
Get out.
Yeah, shut the fuck up and do your duty. Oh, Shottery.
The deepest parts of my memory.
Sweetie, we have a bad connection. I can't hear you so well.
Click, click.
About memory?
The pain in my mouth. When I had braces, I can remember the feeling of your hand on my forehead when I ran a fever. I remember stroking the cat. It was so soft.
A cat? What cat, honey?
Francis!
I love you, Mom.
Hey, Francis, do me a favor. Sit on your finger, you silly bitch. Bye, Francis.
How much is left? 500 grams.
Goddamn.
I'll take my body to eliminate the rest.
Hey, y'all. So anyway,
To answer that.
I told you, man. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We got bitches up looking to be bitches.
CPH4.
Hey, yo.
Tell me about it.
Campbell! Campbell! What's up, Campbell? Hey, man, you better than the soup, dog. You give real hearty living, don't you? Campbell, I love, bro, love. Is that Nook? Jimmy Bower. Am I high? High as the motherfucking sky. Keep asking questions like that. I said acting, not asking. Keep asking questions like that. You're gonna get bounced with your baby balls, okay? It's 3 in the morning. I don't put up with shit at 3 in the morning. But for you, Jimmy Bower, I'm gonna give you a pass on that shit, babe. Hey, yo, Nook. Smoking voice is a singing voice. I sing for my Lord. You know what? Fuck both y'all. Hey. Campbell. Bro, right? Man. Need to stick together.
Plastic pouches inside their intestines.
Excuse me?
Make sure to be careful when you remove them. The product
Yes,
is very
sir.
powerful.
No, sir. Yes, sir.
Believe me. Got it?
Ooh, yeah.
I'm counting on you.
Hey, y'all. 2025 year of the lady. 2, 5. Lady! Ow! Remember that.
That is our Lord Jesus Gomez. Excuse me, Batgothvich will be doing like an expose video on him, because in that stream that I played previously, he did ask her to make a video about him, and so she got his permission to do so. I'm only showing clips, and I'm trying to keep music from playing too much because I keep getting restricted in certain areas over it, and I'm trying not to get in trouble on YouTube. Yeah. This is Ray. I don't really like watching a lot of her content, but I am keeping an eye on her because I feel like she's a developing foodie booty or shanny. So this is, let's see. I'll launch some of her shorts. Oh my lord. Never mind.
Is that like, yeah?
It's a shorter one.
Alright, well, fuck this place, alright? So I'm gonna bless it real quick for you. Bless it for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I get you want here. All right, man. You got two beds?
Yeah, we can come in here and.
This is comfy, man. This is nice. I
Oh,
like this.
come on, Mom! Open up the door! Why
What
are you
does it say?
freaking
Let's
on? I
say
gotta
Los
poop!
Santos owns it. All right, cool. That was a good nap. There's another. Look at that. That's cool.
When you get in, be sure not to turn around and go back. A few times it's kind of annoying, but anyway, these are my two vehicles.
Holy shit! Look at the size of that hole.
That's what the guy
did. You throw a child through your fucking back window or something? Like,
So I was like, screw you.
You hit Alt P, and then it'll start. You'll be an off-duty cop for. I had to get his signature, that's why it took a little bit. Oh, jeez, where am I going? Get in my own car.
So she left a stream up.
All right.
Where nobody came in. And
I don't want that on. Alt M. It's M. Okay. So yeah, that was just a regular traffic stop. It's back there. Oh yeah, there it is. Listen, you're gonna be alright. You're gonna be alright. I'm coming. Constable Spears is here. How's it going, buddy? Hold suspect at gunpoint.
Dude.
Mission failed. The suspect. Oh well. I didn't know. How was I supposed to know?
So this is my early morning routine with two reborn girls. We have Samantha and
Log in quickly. Request a ambulance.
and
So.
Madeline and Samantha. They're both here with me, and we are just sitting here. I know that I shouldn't be watching this right now, but it is 12:03. So good morning, everyone. I'm still awake because it's Sunday and I have the day off, and I'm working tomorrow, not today, tomorrow, Monday. And I'm working Monday morning at 9:30 to 2, and then we have 2 days off. And then we're working Thursday and Friday, and then we'll see what the next week brings.
So just in the couple of months that I've observed from her, I'm sorry, just from like this month, she's had like 2 job interviews, 2 jobs, I don't know, but she seems to be in and out of work a lot, and this is all she really does, is she posts videos of her playing with baby dolls, and playing phone games, and having conversations with, I believe, to be her boyfriend, and possibly her family, but that's about it. I'll keep an eye on her to see what develops. This is Denny's channel. She follows TikTokers who are known to be scammers or liars and beggars, and puts their video up here on YouTube for us to keep a track on, because there's a lot of us that don't use TikTok. I'm definitely one of them. I did pull from her channel the videos from Teo Trish's TikTok, because it shows a different side of Teo Trish. Teo Trish does not keep these videos and stuff up very long, because it incriminates her and she knows it. So we're going to watch a little bit of it.
Father of the Year.
Trying to make a phone call. Okay, here we go. Let's see if he answers. 50-50.
The wife wanted a place. What the hell?
I'm gonna show you later about this one. He's so fucking twisted. He needs to be banned on everything. YouTube.
Okay. I tried to respect people's pronouns and stuff like that. She does get a lot of misgendering because of the way she presents herself. I will try not to slip up and say he, but she does stream dressed as a man with no makeup on, no wig, no nothing, and keeps the voice, but that's it. And I've not found anything about her actually making a transition, though she says she is trans. So I have asked another trans content creator to kind of put eyes on her to see what she thinks. So we'll keep an eye on that situation.
Tic Tac.
I haven't.
Mars.
I keep getting met with,
Uranus. He only likes women.
This is the most annoying thing there is. For something like that, I'm gonna go back to drugs.
You're not sober, dude. Your neck proves it. Drop the filter.
Just go hardcore deep into him.
He's claiming now gangs have moved in. 2 rival gang members have moved in and are destroying his home. You invite them in. You caused this.
That's not necessarily true. You have to be diligent. You have to call. You have to be in their face. You cannot put down the VA because it might take a minute. This has been going on for longer than a minute.
It's been going on since
a long time.
Since I tried to go to White City and they denied me.
Right.
I mean,
oh, there's stories why. It was your fault.
I've never asked my husband, Trish, does the VA, is it like, you know, when I go to Guthrie, there's a medic commander. Is there somebody that's in charge of that whole facility?
Is this the fake cop lady?
No.
The rent-a-cop?
I don't know how to answer that.
Milo.
I don't know.
Come on. Get under the blanket.
Sometimes when there's like one
Get under the blanket, you ding-dong.
It's not the military. Military, I functioned very well because I knew the rules. I knew what was expected and what wasn't. Where I'm running into trouble is the VA is making claims of things they do that they don't do.
I don't believe a word he says.
And some people don't understand why I'm not going to just take any treatment thrown at me.
You like to say they're transphobic.
So somebody named I'm the problem, it's me. You might have to scroll back. She said, I have a bed in Cleveland that accepts the VA insurance in an LGBTQIA facility.
I'm not.
He doesn't want to be sober.
I'm just reading to you what they're saying.
I've never been in the LGBTQ community.
He's not gay.
As understanding and having been surrounded by that, I don't know what that is. Everyone I've ever been surrounded by has been sex. So it feels just very awkward hearing that. I am that.
No, you're not. You've already said you like.
She's not part of the community because the community gives her backlash. She gets a lot of backlash on TikTok.
Like women only.
And again, it's taking away the problem away from the VA and letting someone else deal with it. I don't understand why I can't go through.
He has every excuse under the sun.
The
like
VA is
Lisa.
not helping you, Trish. That's why.
No, Portland isn't. There's Coatesville. I don't understand why there can't be somebody that supersedes all this bullshit and gets involved.
Oh my God, he is infuriating me. As somebody with an active duty stepson, career medic, let me tell you, this man is.
So then it needs to be done.
He doesn't want to get clean.
Okay. So then when Sarah calls.
Alright, I'm done with that clip. This is a video Denny did about saying that there was a missing $600 sneakers
Love bugs. I think this is our Portland couple. No, it's Trish. She just put a different flag. That looks new.
A picture of some black high top Air Force One, so I can show
Is that walnuts? Let's see what's on the... Sometimes you can find needles. Hey, we have one of those. I hate it. My phone falls off. Starbucks. Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that up? No.
That's fucking bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. No, because Jay left before I moved this. Right? Man, no. But those shoes are right there. I know, but Jay was in here when you moved the dresser. Right.
Oh, it's the hooker across the hall.
Man, Jay's shoes are right there. Well, then, if that's the case.
Whoa.
I hate them all. I need a black shirt. I need to get the fuck out of this raggedy motherfucker before I kill some guy in black shirt. Beats. Fucking track it up.
She spun. Yeah, but see, Trish wants him to be there because Trish cannot be alone with its own thoughts. That's why.
I'm never coming back here.
Okay.
I can't. Because I'll end up in the penitentiary for the rest of my motherfucking
Over some fucking shoes?
right now.
Damn.
Let alone, how the fuck am I supposed to leave? I'm sick. And I'm barefoot.
Oh no.
The fuck?
Right, and the person that might
How
have
the fuck
taken
do I get out of here now?
I don't know.
I'm not fucking putting on a pair of goddamn.
Blah. Boring. No. I think this is the one where he takes accountability for drugs being shown on stream. And I had mentioned this in my prior live, but I couldn't find it. And I think it's because it was on Denny's channel.
That Sunday, that night, no, Saturday night, it was like a dizzying hell. What happened? What happened, Tay? Tay-ho? What? What happened? We do need a little more kind in this world, and we'd all be groovy.
I have no idea what's going on. Except he's doing his meth mouth thing.
Oh, what'd I say? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I said something. I'm sorry.
What?
Come on, people. Smile on your brother. Let's get together and get some more cards. Yes.
Wow. Like rubber face.
I may.
I may.
It's
what?
Rather than just lay in bed for a couple more days, I'm trying slowly to get back.
Okie dokie.
Remember, I did go to the Urgy whatever. I was supposed to like not do anything. I kind of didn't listen, did I? No, kind is not. Oh, kindness. Yes. That is free. Of course.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh.
We'll start taking
Sanchez, one rose.
They're begging.
Never mind. She must have. I think it was on her actual channel. And her YouTube channel. And she took it down. Or it got reported and removed. Because I can't find it anymore.
Anyone see any salt? Some salt.
Do you see when she opens the stove? Look at the smoke that comes out. She has a fucking standing mixer. A $320. I don't even have one. That's because she gets thousands from the military every month and still begs. It's just not right. What is happening in that bowl? Ma'am. Sir. You. Off the floor. Are you shitting me? Why am I surprised? There's the box of produce from the dumpster. Got the lighter going. Wow. She's doing that thing with her mouth again. She's got tweaker mouth going.
What is that? It's the dough I made. Dough I made. Dough? Yeah.
Dough?
Shave.
Lord. The mouth just won't stop. The best thing is when you get your headphones, your ear pods, you listen to the conversations going on. The cast of characters, the best show is going on to the left. Damn it! Sorry about that. What I wanted to show you is look at what's sitting right there in plain view. Hello. Hello, Mr. Pipe. Hello. Hello. There's a broken pipe down here, too. There's all kinds of shit. It's like one of those apps, you know, find this, find that. And then someone was talking about they were worried about the dude in the middle, and I'm like, what dude in the middle? And then I realized there's a dude slumped over here. Like, is he okay? Is he okay? Is he okay? Wow. Just have your pipe out for the world. Okay, why won't it start?
I know what you're going to do. You start saying stuff to me. No, baby, I didn't. All I did.
Start some stuff. I can speak my mind. I can have my own opinions. I can say what I want to say.
No,
just like you just said. Yes, I can, baby. I'm grown. I can say what I want to say. You can't tell me not to talk. No, you cannot.
I think her bra is too supportive.
Well, I'm a slave now.
Doesn't mean you have to listen.
I'm a master.
You like to tell
okay,
me
master. Okay.
Stop making this racial.
All right. Yeah, that's what you're doing.
It's not racial.
Yeah, you are.
How's it racial?
She goes out with them movies. Could you imagine?
Your room.
I did.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I did. Do you see them anymore? Did you see them anymore?
She left the room.
Yeah.
She'll be back tonight.
Those boots look tight. Can't hear anything. How is this allowed? on YouTube and on
Oh.
TikTok. How?
She's dozing. Must be heroin. Oh my god.
Never mind, she does this several times in a live.
Wow.
How is this allowed?
Oh my gosh.
And she claims she's sober. This is wrong. She does it while cooking.
Oh my goodness.
Just
And
ridiculous
this is the kind
that
of
they
stuff
allow
that
this.
Trish will remove from her channel so that people can't go back.
And then she begs
point it
for
out.
money after she gets thousands from the military. On her hands, in her arms. Why are we paying for these people's fixes? And she's supplying her whole trap house because she's lonely and wants friends. This has a massive trigger warning, okay?
What she said.
Dog shit on the floor.
Her viewers are hoping she gets help. Honestly, hope she does too.
I'd like TikTok. I do see gifts come in. I don't think if you're demonetized you can get gifts. He doesn't want to be alone. He doesn't want to be alone by himself. He hates himself. He knows what he's done to his 4 wives and his multiple children. He tortured them. Literally. Literally. He has severe mental issues.
Listen, this is exactly what they want. This is exactly what they want, okay? They want people to be upset. Nobody is... like, what happened now? What happened where people are making accusations again that's upsetting people? I haven't. I thought I said it all the time when I say thank you to my mods. I'm so confused. Oh my goodness, why are you doing this on here for the trolls? No, you don't, because I never used your name. I never said anything. You didn't have to. You didn't at all. You could. Why couldn't? Okay, I'm getting worried. This is classic. Can we do it offline? Because what I feel like you're saying is that if anyone says anything against that name, that you have to come on and defend it. instead of ignoring it and letting it go. That scares me because that isn't a certain type of behavior where I don't know why.
Because my Audi paid off, bitch.
I hope she gets help. That's all I can say. I'm gonna move on. Let's see here. We have Juicy Chile, I guess. Let's see. I'm just keeping an eye on her. I'm not really sure.
So I wish everybody a happy New Year's. Through time we have to improve. We don't really know when the beginning of a time, when a year started and all that, or when it actually, the first documentation, and then they changed it from 10 months to 12, so that's why, if you ever thought about it, like December, the 12 month, right, but DEC, that means 10, and I think November, like the NOV would be like 9 or I don't know. Like like think about like Spanish Nuevo. But then 8 would be like like October, it would be 8, right? But it's really 10, right? But that's because of August and July were added. July and August was added. Julius Caesar and his son Augustus. So anyways, numbers mean a lot more than people even know. Just start adding numbers up and be amazed and shit. I don't know. Anyways,
She seems like she's strung out on something here. And it's not weed. I would know.
have a good year every year. Have a good day every day. Try to get through and overcome.
Okay, I can tell she smokes weed. She might have prescriptions.
So I wish everybody a happy New Year's.
Excuse me.
Explain this to you guys. I'm sorry, this table up here is all gross, but I'm eating a sucker. Was caramel apple. You know, it looks like his face. I'm gonna put this there. It's like his hair. His hair is just not. It looks a lot worse than. But can you see the face? Like, what the fuck? Or what the shit?
Anyway, I'll keep an eye on her. Alright, Andy Ditch has been going down his rabbit hole of a subreddit. Why is my screen not responding now? My computer is frozen. Nope, it's caught up. Okay. Cool. Nope. Come on now. He did, dox his entire family. His brother's family in there. And, he's flipping out about what people are saying in this subreddit and giving his people a run for their money. Playing games and stuff, trying to say that anyone that talks about him is discriminating when there's been evidence that he's not autistic or anything else that he says he is. Yeah, so let's see a couple of things.
Hey YouTube, Andy Ditch here. So I have a video that I like to share with you real quick. So this video here is where this mom talks about talking to her autistic son and why she talks to him in a different way. I'm gonna just say this. I need to be talked to in a certain way as well.
No, you don't. Okay. Something that irritates me about Andy Ditch is that he compares himself to a child constantly. Everything that he tries to use as a battle to prove that he is what he says he is always in reference to a child or an infant, a toddler, which he wants to claim that he needs the same treatment. He's in his 40s. He's older than me. There's no way. And he tries to say that he'll show his tablet. Where is it? This is his tablet, and no, he doesn't use it for communication. He'll tell you that. But when he goes to the menu or anything like that, it'll tell him like a list that will tell him where to go find his clothes and all this other stuff. Whereas he posted a video of him showing us all this stuff before he even showed us the tablet. So it's not like he says that he needs things, but he doesn't actually. Smokey MCC covers him very well. I'm pretty sure you all know him. If you don't, you're in the wrong area. Period. But I'm not going to spend too much time on him. But I did want to cover the fact that he has doxed his whole family in his community tab. I'm not going to show it here. I wasn't going to show it here, but he said he threw away his phone. Yet he's still active. He's still calling people. Now he's saying that the staff took his phone. I guess he's using the tablet to post. I don't know. We'll move on. This is a more wholesome channel. I don't see a problem with her so far. She's just really funny. She's very obsessed with WWE as the video, as the channel name proves.
Damn, it's my Notre Dame shirt. Who they starting out with? Damn, The Rock came out. Damn, they got The Rock and the Man coming out. They got The Rock coming out, y'all. Where is it? I got so many socks now. That's a blessing. In sports entertainment history, Rocky Malavia.
Okay. I'm just.
Good job to my Colts and my Bears for winning. We finally beat the Packers. This my wrestling addicts. Okay. Everybody's looking at Bianca Belair is to take what's her name out. But the only one that hasn't been a heel besides Bianca Belair is Naomi. Her husband's on the bad side of the bloodline. They need a female. I'm just saying, Nia Jax has some good points on WWE SmackDown. That's right, we're talking SmackDown. We're about to go live playing Days Gone and talking SmackDown and talking college football playoffs and everything sports in about 30 to 45 minutes. So hit that notification button. Peace.
I just like her vibe. And, all she does is talk about sports and wrestling. She's funny. She's goofy. Go check her out. Nal is doing her chair stream. Let's see if the connection got any better.
I would take an offer from anybody besides Mr. Wonderful.
Does look better.
Worst presentation ever.
Yes. Yes, I do think that would be funny because they share the same birthday as well. So I think that would be hilarious. I think it would be hilarious. Have I done any seedlings? No, I should try. Thanks for reminding me. I'm always so late to the game. And some are supposed to be, what's the word? Like where they're like cold for, I don't know, 6 months or so. There's certain things I would love to be able to actually like germinate and try to grow. So thank you for reminding me about that. I really do need to go through my seeds. And, you know, I used to have patchouli seeds, and those things are so tiny. They're like little specks. I don't know where those seeds are. I wish I had them. Because I would love to try to grow some patchouli. But yeah, I've never found those little seeds. I've got some like, yeah. I need to go through my stuff. But yeah, I definitely want to try and grow some, whether it's flowers or whatever. I do want to try and grow some stuff this year. Yeah. Yeah, there's certain seeds that I have that need, and I always forget, like, when it's winter time, you know. But, well, it's not when you can put it in the freezer, you know what I'm saying? I just forget to do that. And then it's like, you know, 6 months is like a long time. That's half of a fucking so, ow, oh, my stomach. But for the simple seeds that I don't need to do anything crazy to, I will try. Some poppies. Actually, I do have some, I should have them. Hopefully I didn't lose them. I should have some gray poppy seeds. I only ever got one to grow. It was really pretty. But, no, my mom has a garden. Yeah. But I thought it was a pretty color because, you know, usually they're like orange and yellow and whatever. So, but I should have those in my little seed box. So I'll have to look for those. But for me, certain things are hard to like. I don't know. And I do love some lemon poppy seed muffins. I love the crunch. I love the crunch.
Let me tell you what I
And actually, I have a package of
I actually have a few watches for each of you guys to have.
what is it? That Martha White or whatever her name is. I actually have a package of some lemon seed poppy.
Mark, are you allergic to positive, negative ion stuff? No, I'm allergic to scams.
So I should make some of that
Seriously,
later.
this is not new. It's been disproven.
But I freaking love lemons. Ooh, and I could put some of that lemon. Ooh.
How do you get the negative ions in this rubber band?
I can inject them. Well, not inject. No. Not inject per se, but I think I'm gonna put a dollop of freaking lemon curd in them and make them more banging. Won't that be delicious? I think it will. I think it'll turn out good. So you know, you make it just like those. I'm not Dutch, so I cannot pronounce the word. But the little Dutch pancake balls. And that. Oh, I love that that pan I have. That is so fun. I'm definitely gonna need to try the. What does someone call it? Taco. But taco is octopus, and I don't eat octopus. So I'd have to do it with something else. But I love that little pan that I have. So I love stuff. Yeah, lemon curd it's pretty good. It's pretty damn delicious. I've got freaking like sweater fur on my lips. Let me show you that. You know, asparagus was over $5. Now I don't know if it was a organic kind or but over $5 for a vegetable. I'm sorry. That's highway robbery. Like I wish I want to be a fucking farmer. I've always wanted to be a farmer since like I want the fucking land to grow my vegetables. Oh, it makes everybody's pee smell. But I love the texture of some crispy freaking. Oh, it's so good. It would be cool. I want farmland. Like, I want to grow my own vegetables. I mean, we don't have enough. Like, our backyard is very small, and I think asparagus, like, you probably need quite a bit of land for that. I'm sorry, it was over $5 for asparagus, and then like almost just one bell pepper was almost $1. It was 96 cents, and then cucumber was like 70. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought prices were like going down in certain places, but I guess not. Corn? No, I don't think I could grow corn. I don't like mushrooms though. No, there's not a lot of woods, and oh my god, the biggest part of woods that we have. Oh my god, they've got an Amazon thing, and then across the street, God knows what they're building. So no, every day our woods are becoming less and less around here. Not that it's anywhere close to me, but still. No, I don't like mushrooms. Well, it's stupid that I don't even like bell peppers, but one bell pepper is almost $1, and a cucumber is almost like. Last time I saw asparagus was $3-something, like almost $4. It was like $3.50, I think. And now it's over $5. And I know the season, blah blah blah, but still, that's highway robbery for a vegetable. Oh, I love asparagus. I did not eat it as a child. I was missing out, but no, I love it. You cook it the right way and get that crunch. Like I love that texture. Like I'm a texture person, and I love the stringy, crunchy goodness. I love it. Only pepper, like I can do salsas and stuff because they're like wet and stuff, but like chunks of like I can never do a stuffed bell pepper. Ugh, wretched. Jalapeno poppers or like well, not maybe. What's the ones with the whole length of the jalapeno? Ugh, no, gross. That's a food. Who thought of that nasty food hack combo? Let's put some peppers and cream cheese together. You know they were smoking something. Don't know what they were smoking, but I think everybody does. Jalapeno pussy. Okay. Ugh. I just can't do the texture of pepper. But see, like I like habanero, but not the texture. But the flavor, when it's in well, it has to be my favorite hot sauce because not all habanero sauces are created equal. So, but habaneros are yummy. But again, well, I did eat one habanero. Ugh, terrible. Ugh, cabbage. Ugh, gross. Cabbage rolls. I cannot do a cabbage roll. They smell good, but ugh.
Kevin, if you even try to make money from this, I will come over and just beat the living crap out of you.
Well, I want to make kimchi. I bought a thing a few years ago. Like so, if I make kimchi, it's like the thing I can ferment it in. I wish I knew what YouTube video I watched a few. But anyways, she was showing me different. And I'm sure there's plenty of videos. But I want her video. I don't know her name, but she was showing different kimchis that you could make. Yeah, it just seems maybe kind of a lot of work and a lot of ingredients. I don't know. So I would have to make sure that I have everything. But I want to try to make kimchi sometime. So yeah, I'll just have to go through. I doubt I'll be able to find her, but either way, I can pick some kind of recipe and Try to do it someday, but yeah, that's on my list. I just wish I could remember her name. But I think if I like found it, I think I would like remember it, like recognize it.
I mean, it's a scam. Maybe I'll invest. Is it a scam? I don't believe it is. I don't see an option here except to say
Oh no, that's terrible. Well, if they're not open, maybe like you could donate them or something. I love nuts. Don't take that the wrong way. I like what is it? The Brazil nuts. Those are good. No, it wasn't a short. It was. I couldn't tell you how long the video was, but she was making different kinds of kimchi. So it had to have been, I don't know, a decent. But it wasn't a shorts. This was way before shorts ever came out. Well, I thought you need selenium. Like, I forgot. See, I read up on stuff. I can't remember what selenium is good for, like what you need it for. But I had vitamins of it at one point. But that's why I was eating it, was for the selenium that it gives you. Whatever.
I'm talking to you and you're looking over at Mark, sir. And I'm telling you that I'm into all of this.
Maybe you could donate them if they're not open though.
I'm just gonna finish. I was a customer. I've been taking things for years. I'm a believer in this. I'm the one talking about antibiotic resistance and how important it is. But the fact that when I'm talking to you, you don't even look at me.
What is it for though? I can't remember. Like, that's my problem. I love going down rabbit holes and learning about shit and vitamins and then I can never remember anything.
I looked right at you when you came out here. You were looking at everybody else, not really me. I just sensed some chauvinism here, and I'm out again.
You think we can add so much back? Why are you evaluating our contributions as the exact same as any other investor in this note?
We're to start doing a lot of partnership with celebrities and influencers because you like who?
Wait there. I'm so out. I wouldn't even up to his goal of 600,000. Oh, shocking. Oh, what is shocking?
I'm freaking hungry. I need to get off my ass. Ooh. If you would have thrown water on. Eat some sardines. They got 21 grams of protein. Oh yeah. Do I have to go to Walmart right now? No, I'm gonna eat first. I can't even go to Walmart right this second. I'm fucking hungry. Just, man, why did I have to forget stuff anyways? Like, it would have been nice if I could have just remembered everything the first time. What the fuck? Oh, hell no. That's a good way to...
This is how I made this costume inside my Singapore national flower, our national day.
Was it hibiscus?
I've always loved the national costumes, like pageants, and I decided to
Oh, orchid?
I made a technical reference photo, printed it out, and modified it, and started something material to construct the costume.
Oh, sleepy.
There was a lot to go through, and I sewed it all together. Rushed to get the whole thing some color, and cold pageant like
It's pretty.
My name is Jake Renner, and I'm an unexploded ordnance technician. I dispose of bombs. There are millions of unexploded devices all around the world, from a tiny bullet to a major missile that propels. There's very little room for error. If something did happen, it could be a boom, and there's no more Jay. Bombs pay the bills right now, but family comes first. Unlike Jen and I are having our first.
The bombs pay the bills? Okay.
Yeah, so it's extremely important that I stay in harm's way. With my pride, I know that I can create a safe future for you.
I do have spam. But I've got the bacon spam and the Korean barbecue spam. But for the cream, I need to get the ingredients to make that. And I know I said that a while ago, and I never did it. So I do have spam, and I do want to eat them. But for the bacon one, I want to do a BLT type thing. And then for the barbecue, the Korean barbecue, I want to do the recipe on the back for that. So those will have to wait. Hot and spicy. So one day I will try those. I mean, I'll eat spam. I don't really remember the flavor, but I'll eat it. I'll try it again. I mean, when I had spam masubi the first time, it was so good, but then when I went back the second time, like the drinks were off, the food was off. But anyways, the first time, it was so freaking good.
Now it's time to take it to the next level. And with the sharks help, I know this business will bam.
His story has nothing to do with his product. That was so dumb.
Hello, my name is Jake Reiner, and my product in business is the Bed Buggle. I'm seeking $50,000 in exchange for 10% equity in my business. The Bed Buggle is one of the most interesting inventions America has ever seen. Picture this: you're at a sporting event, a concert, fishing at the river, and you feel the heat of your hands on your beverage. Bam! Oh my god! Oh man! Oh, that is a great idea. It's the only one on the market that can pull out the whole beverage. Did Christmas come early? Yes, it did.
Yeah, did Christmas come early, and then you take the top off the beer, and the beer sprays everywhere. Yeah, it came early, all right. Good God, this dude is just trying to show people the size of his wanker.
Everyone knows someone who would want one.
Yeah, you know they have a scrub caddy now, like a little plastic face thing I think it might have suctions on the back too to hold your sponge. Can you believe that? I'm surprised it took them this long to come out with that. And you know, during, what was it? I think Halloween, or like before Halloween, they had like I think a Frankenstein, and I can't remember the other two. And it's like, do I need them? No, because I do have a Scrub Daddy somewhere that I don't even think I've used yet, under the sink somewhere. I know I should have one. But yeah, they have a Scrub Caddy now. Yeah, I think they had a ghost. I'm sure I'll be able to find a picture online somewhere. But yeah, I think it was like a Frankenstein, a ghost, and maybe a pumpkin or something. I'm not sure, but man, those things sold out that, and they did not restock either. I was like, but it's a sponge. I prefer not to use sponges at all, unless it's for the shower. So they're in stock? Oh, really? Are they on their website? Well, I'm very anal with my one side of it, the sponge just not even stinking, just looking, but people don't wash dishes like I do. I'm very peculiar, and so I'll just throw them away. I'm like, nope. So, I'm not sure they have them on their website. I want to look now, because I only got to see them for like a split second. But I mean, they did look cute. Well, that's weird. My Walmart only had them like, well, that's Amazon. Oh, it says, okay, so what, Amazon is their official website? That's kind of weird. I don't know. Oh my god, what is this? Scrub Daddy, Scrub Mommy Special Edition Summer. They have like a frog, a starfish, and I don't know what that other one. Oh my god, what is that? What is that? They'll just make sponges out of anything, won't they? Oh, that is so adorable. They got a 2-pack. Why am I looking at sponges? $18.40. That's a highway robbery, though. Highway robbery for 6 sponges? $18. Like, hello. Oh, what is that? That's an owl. That looks like a bud. And that looks like a flame. That's a skull. I don't know what that is. That was Halloween. I can't even tell what those things are. That looks like a piece of nugget. Oh, they have a dog one? Oh my. It shouldn't be called Scrub Daddy. It should be called Scrub Doggy. They missed the mark on that one. Wow, they have way more products than I thought I never knew I needed to know about. Oh, now that's cute. Okay, this is so stupid. They have a rabbit, a cat, and a dog. This is too much. Okay, all right, interesting. Very expensive. I wonder if it's cheaper at Walmart. Got me looking up sponges. A crab, a shark. Oh my god, there's a Valentine's one? I don't know which website. I didn't see a Valentine's. They have way too much crap. I didn't know they had all those sponges. Then again, my Walmart wouldn't carry, like, my Walmart sucks for shit anyways. A Mop Daddy? A Starfisher. They're cute, but I'm sorry. I think those prices are a little out of hand, but I should have a Scrub Mommy under the sink. Maybe a Scrub Daddy too, but I'd have to look for him. I'm so fucking... Ooh, what's that?
To have any brand, any logo,
That is so dumb. Nobody wants this product.
branding. So keep that cold beverage close and those hands free.
I know, they have a cat one and a dog. I know. And a rabbit. They should have they're missing out. They're missing out. Why don't they have a shark-shaped sponge? I mean, it would be kind of practical, right? You got the fin on the top, and then so you got your 2 fingers on the sides of the fin, and then you got your thumb at the bottom scrubbing your dishes away. They need a shark-shaped sponge. Say that 5 times fast. Shark-shaped sponge. They're missing out. They do have a shark? Really? Are you kidding me? Well, I'm not going back on the website. I don't need to go back on there. I'll look later. It's part of the summer. Well, how many freaking summer ones do they have? Because this one, like, that looks like a frog. That looks like a starfish. That looks like maybe a soap bubble or something. Here, let me type in summer. Maybe it'll, like, downsize my results. Oh my god. The freaking octopus. What is it? An octopus? A crab? Oh my god. That is so stupid. Oh, $24. Okay. This highway robbery. These are obviously resellers, but this is their, like, official site. And, like, how are they going to allow that? That just seems like highway robbery. Well, I would make the shark look a little bit different, but that's cute still. That's so stupid. Oh, the little crab. That is just... Well, if you got to do dishes, you better make it fun and cute and fabulous. Oh, that's so... I said I wouldn't go back and look, but yeah, I did. Oh, it's an oyster? It looks like a soap bubble. Oh, they have a Dollar Tree Scrub Daddy? I'll have to look. Yeah, I mean, are those like their official... Because it says, when you look up Scrub Daddy, it says Amazon is their official website. But I know people resell as well. That can't be their prices, because I'm sorry, that's highway robbery, if it is. Like highway robbery. To the fact that people are buying them at those prices? Wow, I never knew. I never knew they had all of those. I thought, like, the Halloween was, like, the first time they ever... what do I know? They have kosher bundle? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow, they have everything. Wow. They have everything. Well,
So, man, if I could just hold my
then
beer.
he's fucking rich now, isn't he? So.
More dance moves or?
Can I see one of those buckles?
Absolutely.
This will come with the belt.
Thank you, sir.
It's heavy.
Is it a maggot that's holding it close? It is.
I don't know who she is.
I've actually gone across America and personally sold at festivals and other events over 4,000 units.
He might be.
Over 4 years.
He might be.
What does that translate to in sales? We're at $340,000. Do you have a pack? Yes. What's your cost to make? It's $10. And I sell it for $35 up to $110, depending on what's on the face. Let's ask Mr. China here. It's a good price. What's your full-time job, Jay? I just got out of school to be an unexploded ordnance technician. Identification and remediation on unexploded military ordnance. You're looking for guys with bombs. Absolutely. Do you want to do that? That is my plan B. I need something that I can provide for my family. I got my first deal on the way, so I have to have something to fall back. The only problem with your job is you make a steak one day, you get 5 pieces.
You go kaboom.
So, Jay, what's the game plan? You got the
Ooh, this weed.
I'll actually let you choose between option number 1 and option number 2. I love this guy. Which one do you
He
want
made a promo where he swoops her up.
I have a list for you of some people that want it in every store they own.
I've probably seen that because I know I've seen like the updates and stuff.
Boston Beer Company, Seaside Market.
I can't believe they have all those sponges. That's
Every major raceway that
That's ridiculous.
Daytona, Talladega, Darlington, Michigan, Watkins Glen, NASCAR, and other pro events. Any of those people can check. No, because I have an issue. I came into a problem with my manufacturer. My recent order was 26% defective. Whoa. Yes, bad news, Jay.
a stupid product. Oh my god. Cats? What are you cats doing?
Pizza is pizza, maybe. This is pizza.
Hi, Mothers. Welcome back
I'm doing my food. I'll be back.
Very, very well. I'm so excited for today's video because these
What?
which is the first time in a
What are you
very,
cats
very,
doing?
very long time. What are we doing? Are we playing the box? Okay, that's fine.
Alright, she's still at Walmart. Effie, you and Orbit did throw some shade towards, I believe, to be her roommate, but we'll see.
What is your gender? My gender. I'm a mechanic.
She in my stash, I mean my grass, she up my ass, and damn, she got the sass of everlasting damage, cause she's savage, and rattles the sats till they collapse in her lap, and then they're up her vag. I got enough, but it won't last with this fiend on 666 beans or some sheets, cause she glee like a bee sucking homie, I mean honey from a lily. Gotta get up in it, the lips are sweet and the kiss is complete with billowing leaves of willow leaf and tinsel in between. But the sicko greets bimbos in heat to a minnow fish, cryptocurrency vagine. It's a bit extreme, but it fits the scene of other widows streaking into meadows beneath the hills and crows who eat little souls when their feet risk and go on to their feature of ditto, challenging who evolves into split storage of PP. When they hit it, it grows into a resistance beast. Your bones will never see any oxycodone or perk 30 either. Weasel, get your bird weezer out of here, you heard geezer. Chop your noggin off in the freezer and lob a golf ball in the eastern to solve a sequence. Wind hop and think I can reach it. Hot sand but breathing. Marble counters and fans swirling on the ceiling. Far cure for meow turds. Go dance if you want to bring the limousine to Darther and be crowned and pearled for your stance and swinging in from dinglings and the stars tour. And I say, enhance singing and fiddling so you're a dark world. You can't think out of a brink and a smart prose and your yams stink like kink, like farts or loads on her mask of winks. Mink lashes from the dollar so. Crapping is a task cause she brings long fingernails nasty, her bum swallowed those. Slapping chains cause her nail cheap, trash fully nothing to follow home.
Yeah, this is towards her roommate, who is a stripper. So some of those lyrics make sense for you. And this is a video she did recently.
I've been through the fire, so many times. I've waited in darkness for all of my life. Now I wanna be
Yo, Bash, you been tripping on them hoes.
Bird nose squirts like a hose. She needs a certain dose cause she a burnt out bitch and comatose. Absurd vocals. Under her skirt is gross. Herpes bitch, that moat is dirtier than a toe. Shit, she wanna merge in my lane then get roasted. She flirts with bros and surfs her own photos. On her own turf where doors stay closed cause she's the worst and we know it. My ears hurt when she blows those notes and she twerks so. Like any other turd or bozo, she think it'll work in the studio. Sure, you're on the road to plural O's. A sturdy hundo. You'll splurge it on clothes and herb and then you're back to being broke. You're a germ, what a joke that you'd squirm from a drop of soap. You're determined and full of hope cause you make purchases from my stove. What I swirled in the pot, of course. It's about learning what I wrote and they hurried and spoke my buried poems. Fury in my bones, churning alone. I turned to stone cause this furry pussy stuck in my dome. Pure tatted on her cheeks. She did it to rep XXX Tentacion. I don't care though, so get gone in his urn where you belong. Haven't earned 1% of what I have and I gotta share a home with this jerk who goes on and on virtualperv.com. Sending sexy pics of herself to her fam and Instagram and she thinks it's not wrong. Tough on you like a bomb. She got some sort of foreign problem, probably because she was birthed brown. She thinks the earth is her town, where she wanna date a girl and promise her the world and honor the bitch and give her roses and flowers. And ignore it when she a hot mess and adore her like a goddess. Cause she wants to be more than a socket to these whores and cocks and chests. Chiseled and hard like a cutting board, but she ain't a les. And she became a wore out YouTube section and the poor girl think her complexion will humor the reflection she sees every day in the mirror, but it upsets her. Bitch, I don't care, so does your period. Are you deaf or are you serious? You sound like a dying pet when you scream in the lyrics.
therapy.
Take it step by step, maybe you aren't hearing this. Your songs are depressed and clearly you're missing the part where your success nearly glistens. Cause you sound like a yell from a deer who is shitting. You're a queer, we get it. Steer in my direction and you're gonna get fiercely hit with a bit cause you've been stealing all of my lighters and I don't trust your simping nymph ass from the beginning cause you were cheesing in an inch past my height. Simple division says if you're a wee thing on your knees like me, I'm just stating facts. It's a given that they needing that little thing fast and it's a dipstick dick where it's easy and pleasing but you dig it. Me, on the other hand, I tease it and leave it so they reminisce and give me tips like a grand for sleazy pics and meeting them for tea or coffee. It's the simple shit. If they want to ram their meat in my beef, I change the subject quick. I don't want it in my lips. My clam is sweet like a dream but off limits to idiots. But damn, you'll beg for the D from your king and he'll say no off rip and treat you like a ditz cause you're a drag. That penis already seen it quit. Wear the pic for your afro, nigga. Always begging for dick and hits of my nicotine with her hair looking like frizz. When she wanna diss out disses, she thinks she's big but she rigs a slip like the rest of the bigots who think they run the biz. Sis needs a minute to say a wish before she admits she's a grown-up kid. She says she's young but it's a figment cause she blows her lid at me like a pig cause I ate her chips. I was nice but now I'm pissed so I'm telling her like it is. Grow up, Pris. Stop taking money from a skits who actually did something with her life unlike you. Wait, at least you're a
that's the first time I've heard her admit, even in lyrics, that she's schizophrenic. So that makes sense. We finally got confirmation.
Thanks for the drip. I built some new fits from your donations. You're at the crib with me right now as I'm griping at this writing a bit unsightly from zits. Are you sighing or sipping from the highly resistant vitality of intermittent strides and swings toward repentance because you're dying like a veteran who is crying for the lettuce and you're denying the sun is setting on your dry heaving for pleasure? It's got God, the universe and knots watching you thought dislodge God's thoughts. He has brought along to get a soggy drop of his noggin in your nostrils and then slob when he starts to die. And sob, ha, like you weren't the one to rob him and jog him and toggle towards his blog to unleash fog that clogged his broad outlook on life. Watch him fall as you stop only to hog once again. Forever you're not a mogul, you're a disease haunting the free with a gawky personality. My fans talk these songs and believe I'm the sought after queen, not you, you soft freak. Go get the cock again, then grieve when they say get lost, you're not their main squeeze. You say you want to toss in the towel on me, baby?
You're the person with the gun.
He says, gosh, what would make you believe? She says, well, not to stop, but it's like you've been playing me. He says, well, stop, you're not my aim to come clean. She says, I'm getting off either way, you want this kitty? He says, cross your name out of the paper of names I want to cream in. She says, $150 for you, babe, because you can stand my singing. He says, I'll go play thoughts, thanks, winking. She says, I rode your rod, you spanked me, now I'm peeing on a swab that will change between two options. It can't be. The odds are awakening at my feelings. I'm gonna be a mom again, waiting for the unveiling of how much his gnaw made her throb. Her cake took much skeeting. Cause now Antoine, her new son, can get baked and buy greasy lunch to get stuffed and take a dump.
Ninja, you want to see more about her? She believes she is God, and she believes that everybody in this playlist stole music from her. And Lord Jesus, don't get me in trouble. One of the second songs is Cher. I'm gonna just say that, like, she's crazy, and she's been on a rampage about Nicki Minaj and Doja Cat stealing her stuff, but now it's a whole list of people. I actually have a couple videos on my YouTube of her, but she knows she cute. She knows she cute, because let me show you this. Where is it? That's her boyfriend. What is this? Goodness, how far down is it? Yeah. Here's our Savior. Here's our Lord and Savior, Jesus and Ninja. That's Effie in orbit. I will put her link in the chat for you, where you can have fun with that crazy. But I've covered her a lot. I mostly just post updates on her now. She's from Ohio, and obviously schizo, but I'm going to go back to our live for Null and just wait for her to come back, because she should be back shortly. I have not eaten today either, so I'm gonna step away and I'll be right back. Thank you for joining me. This is boring, eh? I'm gonna see here. Find something for us to watch while we wait for her. Creepy. Let's see what else. Play a gunship song while we wait.
Focused, open, warm.
I love friendship.
Please holy boil.
Jessica is fucking crazy and she's emotionally manipulative, and I don't need that crap in my life.
So you are stalking and harassing me. Do you know that you are stalking and harassing me? No, that's called you are stalking and harassing. Screenshot your messages to the FBI. I'll set my ass on your face. Fart in your eyes. I'm ugly. I'm a boy. I'm a boy. I'm a fucking loser. Don't be friends with her. She's a boy. She's a boy. She's a boy. Oh, I'm not? Oh, I didn't know it was fun. Oh, like a fucking bitch. Have you been humanized yet? Nobody wants your fucking chihuahua fucking ass. I'm not. Shut your goddamn fucking mouth, bitch. Fucking retard. Shut your mouth, bitch. Shut your mouth.
I don't even give a fuck if he's autistic. Doesn't he play that autism card all the time stuff?
So you are stalking and harassing me. Do you know that you are stalking and harassing me? No, that's called you are stalking and harassing. Screenshot your messages to the FBI. I'll set my ass on your face. Fart in your eyes. I'm ugly. I'm a boy. I'm a boy. I'm a fucking loser. Don't be friends with her. She's a boy. She's a boy. She's a boy.
Little princess. She's harassing me. She doesn't stop. She doesn't stop harassing me because she's a brat. Biggest brat I know. Oh my goodness, kitty. One of these days. Stop it. Mary, stop letting me do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the suspect is now in custody. Denver's mayor is trying to calm nerves in his city after a suspect attacks multiple people, killing two at random. That's according to police. The suspect has a lengthy criminal history that we will show you.
It looks nuts.
Want to see. What a scary story taking place in Denver, Colorado over the weekend. This stabbing spree happening.
Okay, so one sandwich has two tops and one sandwich has
I lived
two.
there for 4 years. I absolutely love Denver. It's an incredibly welcoming place. But this story of a suspect stabbing four people at random, four people, in a place called the 16th Street Mall, where there are a lot of restaurants, a lot of businesses, and a lot of hotels, which is why a lot of the people who spend time in that part of Denver typically are from out of town. At the same time, it's a place that has gained a reputation as a spot, as you may see someone who's going through a mental health crisis. And the city's been trying to change that narrative about the 16th Street Mall. It's been under construction. They've been trying to revitalize it, especially since the pandemic. But this story certainly hurts efforts to change the narrative about this part of Denver. Let me run through what we know at this point from police and where things are expected to go from here. It all started last Saturday night, downtown Denver. Police say that a man by the name of Elijah Cottle, here's his mugshot on the screen, that he took a large knife and he randomly attacked four people. Two of them lost their lives, and that includes this woman, 71-year-old Celinda Levenu. She was a long-time flight attendant who was just exploring the city while she was on a layover. She was visiting from Phoenix. Now, this is a picture of her provided by the Association of Professional Flight Attendants, who say that she started her career all the way back in 1989. She loved horses and music. There's a GoFundMe right now that's raised thousands of dollars for her funeral expenses. The other person killed, we just learned, was 34-year-old Nicholas Burkett. His family has posted a GoFundMe with this picture of him from his childhood. His family told local TV station KMGH that he was unhoused, that he had struggles with drug abuse. But his sister says that he's also somebody who taught her to live life without caring what others may think. The two people who were injured, the first victim, someone who was slashed in the face, they were able to take themselves to the hospital on their own. But then police say another man was stabbed. This was someone who was stabbed in the torso. Here's the alert that Denver police posted on social media Saturday night. I actually had a few friends send it to me because it was something that was so alarming. The spree started at 5:10 p.m. The first victim who survived, the person who was slashed to the face. Then it was just about 10 minutes later that police say the suspect attacked Levno, the flight attendant, who would lose her life. Then about a half hour after that, at 5:54, police say a third victim, an adult male, was stabbed in the torso. And at this point, police put that alert out on social media with the picture of the suspect. It would be another 24 hours until they would arrest the guy. Police say the officers took him into custody after around 8 o'clock on Sunday, seeing someone who matched the description, and they had a large knife downtown. After the arrest, they would come across the fourth victim, and that was Nicholas Burkett, who was slashed in the back, and he was pronounced dead. Now, the suspect is the man that you see right here, 24-year-old Elijah Cottle. This is a picture from his first court appearance. This is courtesy of the local CBS station in Colorado. He's being held on 2 counts of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder. This attack appears to be far from Cottle's first interaction with the legal system.
issue.
Do what?
Next into the tank is a solution to a common grooming issue.
Hey Sharks, my name is Noah Dirty, and I'm here seeking $225,000 for 15% stake in my company, Twisted Up Combs. Twisted Up Combs allows people with Afrocentric hair to wake up and embrace their natural twist. Now, if you don't have Afrocentric hair, you may not realize that hundreds of millions of people struggle with this every day. But not anymore. Twisted Up Comb is here to help you style and profile with
How many
no
times are you
harmful
gonna put your
chemicals,
hand in the fucking
with no
mayonnaise?
tiresome maintenance routine.
Jesus.
And most of all, we can finally say bye-bye to the painful struggle of us picking out our hair. Wow. Take the Twisted Up Comb, man. Try that out instead. Sharks, I don't think you really understand just how wonderful this comb is. The comb is compact enough that when you go to a bar, just pull the comb out your pocket and you're ready to meet your future wife or husband. Now, Sharks, without further ado,
It's only at where that easy.
do me a favor. Drop that beat.
Ever since I got a twisted up comb, ever since I got a twisted up comb, life's been wonderful. Ever since I got a twisted up comb, life's been wonderful. Ever since I got a twisted up comb, life's been wonderful.
Well, the Twisted is up and the best in the Twisted Up Comb. Thank you very much. We're going to pass out samples.
You know they ain't gonna let you back home after that one, right?
Thank you.
Mr. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Damon.
All right.
Mark. Enjoy.
Okay, so I need to understand this.
Yeah.
Technically, when you were picking the hair, right? It's
Yeah.
smooth, right?
So,
and this,
I
you're
could have
getting
only
like
made one of
texture.
these.
Correct. So the thing with Afrocentric hair, our hair grows up, right? It doesn't grow down. So ever since I was born, I've never had anything
I
that
made
allowed
way
me to
too
wake
much
up
food.
and embrace my natural hair without any chemicals, about having some special sleep regimen. Like it's a process. Why is the pick so popular? So a pick is hurtful for me anyways. Like I won't pick out my hair unless I go in the shower first. Correct. You gotta pull. Right.
How does this do anything? It just goes
So
up the
if you
top.
so if you look at my hair, and I don't know if it's super twisted enough. When you pull this in, right?
Hey,
you have
way
to
too
actually,
much.
like push
in there.
And
Or
just
made
do a
way
nice
too
little
much.
circle. Just go ahead and do it, Robert. All right. Yeah.
Does that hurt?
No, it doesn't.
I'm not gonna be able to eat that.
Because it's woven, it doesn't pull the hair, which is very important.
If I grow my hair out, right? If I take a pick,
Yeah.
full blown afro comes, right?
Correct.
So what this does is compresses it and brings it down, and then gives you whatever natural look to it. This is exactly the opposite of what a pick does.
Correct.
Noah, how much does it cost?
$29.95, not include shipping and tax.
And what's it cost to make one?
That's a lot for a brush.
$3.50.
Do you have sales?
Who pays $30 for a hairbrush?
Yeah, 100%. Yes. All right. Hit me. My first year, we only did 95,000, and this is all a learning curve. So
that's pretty good.
What happened is that I did a show at the International Beauty Show in January. We sold 500 in 3 days. I did 95 in 2017. From January to April, I did 101,000.
Is this overseas? So you're making these in
So
China?
the meshes are made overseas, which is why I have a manufacturing problem right now. There is a pollution done in China right now, and they shut down manufacturing for like the last 30 to 45
So
years.
what are your sales this year going to be?
So if I can get China back on with the meshes, I can easily get to 500,000.
Wow. No, is it all online?
It's 70% online, 30% wholesale. I did a lot of shows last year. I did about 20.
20 shows. Wow,
Last year,
that's
yeah.
a lot of shows.
And
So,
it's mostly East Coast.
Okay, and no one's knocked you off yet?
No, it's patent pending.
would a woman use this?
Yes. When you go to New York, when you go to DC, there is a lot of girls that they call TWAs, tiny with afros, that follow the natural. Correct, tiny with afros.
I gotta get back to the hood, man. I don't know any of this stuff.
Well, yeah.
When you sell it online, how are you getting those consumers to come to your website?
So I taught myself how to do Facebook advertising.
By the ad?
Yes.
And how much did you spend?
I spent about $18,000 in advertising.
So what do you need the money for?
So definitely inventory. So since day one, since I created this, I've had a hard problem keeping up with inventory. I've sold out close to 7 times. It's the demands. When I started doing the Facebook advertising, sales are coming in nonstop.
So what was your last month in sales?
41,000.
Okay, so how much did you net on that 41,000?
So I couldn't really tell you that because the problem is that I prepay for all my shows as the money
So
comes.
you're doing it on a cash basis. So do you have anybody who does your books for you?
Yes.
Okay, so they don't give you an income statement or anything every month?
So the person that does my books got hired like a month and a half ago.
That's not what I like to hear.
I know. Well, to organize everything. Before that, I was doing it myself.
Right.
But to actually get
But
it
you
down.
weren't putting out statements to yourself, so you don't
Correct.
know. Okay, that's not good.
Listen, you're an amazing guy, man. I mean,
Hey, thank you.
what a great story. I love the hustle. I love the grind.
Yeah.
I love the dance moves. But I know nothing about the product. You did a great job explaining it. But for me to invest, I got to at least have a sense for it. You know, I wish you all the best.
I appreciate it.
Not for me. I'm out.
And before anyone else steps out, just to let you know, I started negotiations with CVS and Sally's to get the comb in there.
But why? Look, if you're killing it online.
I just started killing it online.
Okay. And so you're doing it all yourself online, too.
Correct.
And you're teaching yourself all the SEO and all the advertising.
Correct.
I don't want to get caught up in the business of doing more trade shows and everything.
I don't either.
Okay, and I'm trying to make my imprint smaller in regards to food. But I don't want to, I like licensing everything out.
Okay.
I'll give you the $225,000, but I want to license it out. To be very honest, I don't know if that's what the angle.
This girl has created a unique style of cake decoration that has captured the attention of social media. Her desserts are a true example of handcrafted work, from baking the layers to the intricate painting. These masterpieces are so beautiful that it's almost a shame to eat them. Millions of views and a rapidly growing client base are a testament to her outstanding talent. This girl has created a unique style.
Eat Lux your way with the new $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings boxes from Taco Bell. The $5 classic box is like.
Next up is an apparel company focused on helping our oceans.
Oh, buy recycled sweaters? No.
Of Afro-Caribbean influence, as well as food that you'll find throughout New York City. It takes people months, sometimes up to a year, to secure their reservation here at times.
Here, Babs.
Lots of publications have named us #1 in the city.
Barbarino.
Which puts a lot of pressure on myself as well as the team. My goal as a chef de cuisine is to uphold the quality, the consistency, and the morale for the team. It has been such a roller coaster from day one. The accolades, the notoriety, the visibility, and I can't wait to see where else we go. Hi, I'm Kamat Newman, the chef de cuisine here at Tatiana. We've got quite a bit of work to do, so let's go on in. As you can see, we're at the heart of Lincoln Center. We've got the Met Opera as well as the ballet. We have guests that come in at 5 o'clock on the dot, so all the more critical for us to be on time and punctual with our production in the morning. It is 10 a.m. I've got a couple stocks that need to be tended to.
Bobby.
We're heading down to the production kitchen where all of the heavy prep
Bobby.
in the morning. We are going to check on our stocks this morning. They've been going for about 15 hours or so. We've got our let them go overnight. It just works better for efficiency of the kitchen and to ensure that these machines do not get turned off, because it's happened in the past. You have to put little notes like, this is the oxtail stock, don't touch it. Losing 66 quarts of stock is not a fun experience. So right now for the oxtail stock, I have to pull the meat out of it. We let it go at a bit of a lower temperature so that the meat doesn't completely fall off of the bone. We use it for our oxtail rangoon dish on the menu. This oxtail was marinated with our jerk paste, and we gave it a hard sear in the oven. The stock itself, we use it to braise our oxtail with. We combine it with our chicken stock to make a really flavorful, really deeply colored oxtail braise. So this is our 30-gallon tilt skillet. Because of the restaurant's, I guess you could say, level business, we make everything in large batches here. When I'm ready to strain this out, I can just tilt it down and easy and efficient. Chicken stock, we have a couple of our team members right now cutting the vegetables, getting the aromatics prepared to throw in there. Then it's going to go for another 2 or 3 hours. So these, I'm going to take them to the blast chiller to cool them down. Sorry, chef. Thank you. We have to put the oxtail in the blast chiller so that it cools down in an appropriate amount of time to the proper temperature. We don't want anything to go bad.
All right, I can't eat that. I made way too much food.
Check in with my team to check on the trajectory of the day and see what else needs to be handled.
It didn't matter how small the bread is. I thought, oh, I can eat 2. No. Back in the day, I could. No.
So far, we're looking at about 142 covers for this evening, and the books are closed. That means that anything extra will be walk-ins for the restaurant. We typically do between 230 up to 280 covers a night, all contingent upon the weather outside. But once we hit that cap for reservations, we know that it's game time. And now that I have this number and I know that the books are closed, I'm going to communicate that to the rest of my chef team so that they know what the night ahead looks like. This is Pablo, our junior sous chef. At this time, we're going to be checking our prep list. We do a new prep list every single day. This prep list was written by Chef Sam, one of our sous chefs, after service. So she filled out our daily inventory and created this prep list based off of our needs for today. So Pablo, his responsibilities entail opening the kitchen along with our stew. The sous chefs and junior sous chefs do a lot of the more labor-intensive work when it comes to breaking down protein and seafood. In terms of my role, it's really important that I check in with the team. Being a chef Kwame does a lot of traveling, opening up other restaurants, many other projects happening. I am responsible for ensuring that his vision, his creativity, and his level of quality is always met. And then we take a look at the staffing list, which is also printed on our prep list in terms of who's going to be here, who we know has the skill to do what, who we want to give a new opportunity for training and development purposes. I just want to make sure we're not overproducing. We're not running the land of the special today. We'll focus on that for tomorrow. At this time, I'm also going to be checking everything in the walk-in. I'm checking that nothing is out of place. I'm seeing like we have a batch of escovitch that we made that needs to be quartered. Our bread needs to start for the day as well. I'm ensuring that things are labeled properly with the dates, making sure there's no condensation inside of any of our containers, which means that something wasn't cooled down properly. If I'm coming in here with that critical eye, we're more likely to have a wonderful inspection. People are always amazed by how big this walk-in is. It's a flex. For me, I'm like, yeah, it is. And we are setting up. Right here, I have the pastrami, or the shortbread that will be our pastrami. We got to get this broken down for brining. This is going to brine for about 5 days, and then it'll be ready. I use a 10-inch chef's knife, freshly sharpened, to make sure the project doesn't take a long time. The sharper the knife, the better. In a professional kitchen, you want to make sure you use the proper color coding for your cutting board. Red cutting boards are for proteins. That's just so cross-contamination doesn't happen. So the pastrami suya is essentially a riff on traditional New York pastrami. Obviously, we take it and we turn it into something that is purely Tatiana, and that we
$86.
Pastrami spice blend that Chef Kwame has made especially for this recipe. So yes,
$86. Good God.
Spice blend. I think it traditionally means barbecue. So this piece that I've just weighed out is about 45.15 ounces. I know I'll be able to get at least 2 portions plus a bit of scrap. I think we love the scrap the most in the kitchen because it then goes into family meal. I'm just removing the excess fat. Not too much of it. That fat is what's going to give us that nice tender texture that we're looking for after the braising process. That Wagyu short rib is definitely highlighting the texture of the meat as well as the flavor. We want to see just like nice marbling. It adds a bit of unctuousness to the bite of meat instead of just being super lean, which is typically what we see when we go after traditional pastrami sandwiches.
Hey guys, there's a change in there.
2 changes.
2 changes. The 3-row luxury TX, because everyone should feel like the center of the universe.
Used for an advanced repair gives long-lasting hydration with ceramides plus 5 moisturizing.
Jesus Christ. We got the New York Post to write us up, just stating that it was the best pastrami in New York City. It is definitely the highlight of our menu, and that the most pastramis I've ever sold in a night is about 70 orders. With all those accolades, it makes not only the reservations the most sought out in the city, but also this particular dish. The brine imparts a lot of flavor. We tested 3 days, we tested 7 days, 5 days is our sweet spot for this particular brining process. I've got another 50 pounds in the walk-in that needs to be broken down as well. Because it's a 5-day brining process, if we miss a count for a day, that means the dish doesn't make it to the menu this weekend. So we always want to make sure we have eyes on how many we're going to sell, how many we've sold the previous days. So as a CDC, the more you go up in the industry, the less you do actual knife work and cooking. For me, it's really important that I keep my hands in the cooking process as well as the butchering process for all products, just to make sure the quality is still being met to Chef Kwame's standards, and also just to remind myself on a daily basis what my passion is. So this is our last short rib. I'm then going to pass this over to our junior sous chef to get it on brine and get the ball rolling. So I need to move on to the agusi stew. Agusi stew is a traditional West African stew that typically is comprised of red palm oil, crayfish powder, and ground melon seeds. It's much easier to mix things with a paddle as opposed to trying to get a small spoon in there. The red palm oil gives us a really deep, earthy flavor. It also imparts a really beautiful golden color into the stew as well. When Chef Kwame made it for me the first time, I fell in love with it. It's actually my favorite menu item on our small shares portion. I think it's pretty cool that Chef Kwame came up with the idea of making such a traditional West African dish into something as familiar as a soup dumpling. So luckily for me, I have experience working in large batch cooking. Scaling recipes up isn't as black and white, it's just increasing the numbers. Some things have to be altered as they scale up, as the flavors and levels do change. Let's say this recipe required a certain amount of peppers, and I know that those peppers are particularly spicy. I may want to scale those down.
Oh, I can't breathe. Holy crap. Too much food.
Next up is a solution to make shopping easier for parents.
Hi, Sharks. My name is Lindsay Fleischauer from Naperville, Illinois.
And I'm Stan Balulis from Rockford, Illinois.
And we're the father-daughter duo behind Totes Babies.
Sharks, we're here seeking $100,000 for 10% of our business. How many parents have dealt with this before? The stress of shopping with a baby.
struggle is real, right? I mean, there's nowhere to put the groceries. You definitely don't want to take the baby out of the car seat. What if they're sleeping? What about germs? Yuck! And with the baby, time is of the essence. Groceries or baby? There's only room for one.
Not anymore. We have the solution. The Totes Babies car seat carrier.
Shop with ease and check off everything on your shopping list. It's time to make shopping with babies fun, safe.
Speaking of shopping list, ugh, my back hurts. I don't know where I put those stupid papers, but I need to make a list. Oh, here's a paper. Oh my god. Stupid fucking stickers. Jesus Christ. King Cobra, you fucking dick sucking demon. I mean, he is a demon and he likes to suck dick, so. Fuck. Bread. Tomato. Mayonnaise. What is it? Italian dressing. Do I need to sharpen my pencil? Oh, Jesus. Italian dressing. Wet cat food. Oh yeah, caramel sauce. Wow, oh my god, this pencil is pissing me off. Bread, tomato, mayonnaise, Italian dressing, bacon bits, chips, alright, I think that's it. And now that I ate, I'm tired, and it's probably dark outside already. My back hurts so fucking bad.
And simple. Now for our demonstration, Dad. Simply lay the Toast Babies over the shopping cart. Adjust the arm grips.
My eyeballs.
Put in the car seat. Take it easy, Dad. It's fragile. Adjust the safety strap. And shop away.
Oh, wow.
The Toast Babies works on all different size shopping carts and holds up to 75 pounds. What? It truly is. Shopping with babies made fun, safe, and simple. All right, Sharks, who is totes ready to jump in with us?
Very innovative.
Yeah,
no
very.
question. And that little scream sounded a lot like Robert, so I was.
Lindsay, did you create this yourself? And tell us how.
Well, the idea came about with my first son. You know, being a new
Bobby?
parent, you just want to get out of the house at some point. And so I'd get all doodled up to get out. Then I'd have massive anxiety when I couldn't get
She's
any
doodling
of
on
my
herself?
shopping list done. And
Bobby,
the light bulb went off
you
when I
are
was
such a
holding my big
nugget.
son in his car seat, holding the shopping
Bobby.
basket, and I couldn't get anything.
Bobby,
I
I'll
was just
share some of this sandwich
done,
with you.
Put the basket down, and I kind of thought of the idea and
Come
went
here.
to my dad.
Oh,
I gave him a
yes,
free
come
amateur
here.
drawing. That's
You want a
it.
piece?
And he holds over 40
I know you do.
So
Come here.
I went to him, and he sketched up an amazing drawing and actually
Come here.
made a prototype out of adjustable
Come here, pretty
rod,
girl.
electrical tape, and a drop cloth. And I used it as
Go, Dad.
a tour. Yeah.
Great.
The moms are like, "What is that? Oh my gosh!" I'm like, "We're onto something."
Come here, precious.
I think once we saw it, we thought we could really make this into a real product.
I've worked with.
What? Look at your
manufacturing
face.
for
You're so
most of my life. Really
cute.
thought it'd be a
Tell
real
us
deal.
though, like 40 patents.
In the business for store
You
fixtures.
are so
We make products
cute.
for all the big box stores.
Even
hardware
if you
stores.
are a
As
demon,
can
you don't
see,
even
stuff
let
in
me
a lot of
cook my own
manufacturing
food.
processes is, for me, it's a lot of fun.
When did you found
You
this
don't let
company?
mama
What are your
cook.
sales today?
We launched in August of 2018.
And what are your sales, Lindsay, in that time?
$220,000,
And what does each one sell for?
$39.95,
And what does it cost you to make?
$9.90 with tariffs and freight included.
How do you sell it? Is it all online or do you go through?
We're on Amazon. We're on Bye Bye Baby, Bed Bath & Beyond. And we sell through our website as well.
It's a phenomenal idea.
Thank you.
And I'm with you. And I have twins.
I know.
How do you get it out there?
Don't
Social
kick
media.
me. Don't.
We have Facebook ads. We have Instagram ads. We have marketing through Amazon that we work with.
How much have you spent on advertising so far?
The total's got to be about $20,000. We just started boosting our Facebook
Oh,
too.
that's it.
Yeah. We
The
just
way
started
you were
boosting it
talking,
the
I
last
figured
couple months.
We've been taking baby steps, doing experiments,
Literally.
and now we're up to $2,500 a month, and the acquisition cost is 15%.
Where's that little piece right there?
You guys are
The little
a team
crumb.
together, daughter, father, really
This
great.
little crumb you
Are
got.
you doing this full time? Yes, I am doing it full time. I'm actually so grateful for Toast Babies and
You done?
I don't get emotional. But working with my dad has been
Come here.
so awesome because he's been my mentor my whole life. And
Don't you knock my laptop down again.
But it's been an amazing
My
experience.
God.
because I am a
You
mom,
almost given me a
but I love
heart
to work.
attack.
Being a mom is one of
That
the
would have
hardest
knocked all
jobs,
my weed
but
over and I
having
would have
this business
screamed.
gives me a purpose and makes me just feel awesome. And I just knew, gosh, if I ever thought of something, who else would I want to work with?
Kitty, I'm going to still go to Walmart, but I'm tired now. I got to lay down for a little bit. I was going to give you more. Come here. I'm not going to give it all to you, but you can have one more piece. If I don't quit touching that fucking mayonnaise, I swear to God. Ew, that looks nasty. Fuck. Come here. Come here. I'm going to give it to you. You don't have to grab like that. I'm going to give it to you. You don't have to grab like that. God, you are such a nugget. You know that? You're lucky I love you, little girl. I can't even fix the chat or anything. So if it's frozen, oh wait, maybe I can fix it this way. Maybe not. I don't want to restart either. So I guess
yeah,
it's
you
frozen.
can tell the respect you have for him because
that
when
is
you
so
just
loud.
look at him, you're beaming.
I looked up to him in so many different ways, not only as a business person, but as a dad. I just hope to be more like him someday.
She's a tremendous daughter.
Oh, it still works.
So guys, have you
I don't
gone
know.
to grocery
Probably
stores at
later.
all?
I was gonna go after I ate, but I need to lay down for a little bit. I'm not getting too much, but they need their stupid wet food because heaven forbid they eat a little bit of dry. And the reason they're out is because of her. Because you're Miss Piggy, huh? Yes, you are, but you're cute. So it's okay. I'm going to go, baby, but not right this minute. I got to lay down for a little bit. And I meant to get most of this shit yesterday, so I'm like, I don't want to go out. But I'm going to. That food made me tired, and I made way too much food. I made a salad that's downstairs. And this sandwich. I only ate one sandwich in those Maduros, which those were really good, but I don't know why I thought I could eat two sandwiches. That food made me tired. Body.
cute. You're growing up. You're growing up. You're too adorable. They do deliver, but I don't want to do that. And you have to pay the shipping costs. I'd rather go get it myself. You gotta pay like $6.99. Yeah. Stop, Bobby. Go get one of your toys. You are such a demon. Yeah, I feel bad for wasting food. Maybe someone will eat this sandwich, but I can't. Yeah. And plus, I'm not getting that much. I don't mind going. It's just I can't go right this second. I need to lay down. And of course, it'll be dark. I wanted to go before, but it is what it is.
And I think I like licensing and selling and doing it all. You can sometimes get more sharks, you can sometimes get more money or less percentage, equity stake, but it may not be the best partner. I feel I'm your best partner.
Next up is a product designed for the do-it-yourself groomer. Hello, Sharks. My name is Joshua Edler. I'm here from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, known as inventor of the Cut Bunny. Today I'm seeking $300,000 in exchange for 10% of my company. Sharks, you know what? Cutting your own hair? Damon, you ever cut your own hair? I have. Cutting your own hair, that's no easy task.
He doesn't have any hair.
Bro, oh my goodness. What did you do, man? Oh, man. Push back his hairline. No, but you know what? It doesn't have to be this way because I created the solution.
No, it was already receding. That's a bad joke, but
There you go, brother. Use this instead. All right? The Cut Buddy is the first multi-curve hair grooming guide tool that allows you to edge up and shape
oh
up
yeah,
your
it's Friday too. It does not feel like
hairline
Friday.
and quickly. With 3
Although the
curves
Mega
and
Millions
straight
is not
edges,
even.
you can look great regardless of your head shape or your hair size. See? That's a better curve. Keep using the Cut Buddy. You should have used that.
And I now understand why someone gave me numbers for the.
The Cut Buddy
I wish I
works
remembered
perfectly
the
for
other
bearders.
numbers.
All you need to do is put the product against your beard line and let it guide you to the perfect look. See, there's no more second guessing. You can now cut your hair with confidence. You can look great. People will stop you on the street and say, "Hey, who cuts your hair?" Great job, Joe. Joe, who cut your hair? That's the Cut Buddy difference there. So Sharks wants to cut a deal.
Yeah, Mega Millions ain't worth crap. I mean, yeah, obviously, if you still won, that would be something. But hi, Ollie. Hey, Bubba. Ollie, you want to take a little nap with Mamas? I'm gonna get a Powerball, but that's not till tomorrow. Which I only buy them if it's past what I would have won. What? It's either 163 or 164 after taxes. I don't remember. But on the website, or on the app, it doesn't tell you. I gotta go on my phone to see. Okay, so the estimated cash, I don't know why it doesn't tell you on here anymore. The estimated cash value is 145. But yeah, I'm gonna buy one for tomorrow. But I'm not buying a mega. I mean, that's 49 million if you win tonight. I mean, that's still something. You know, I would not complain. Little princess, lay off the food. Ugh, man, the sandwich is not for you. I gave you a few pieces and I said, you cannot have any more. You know, you can't, you shouldn't even be eating human food anyway. You got dry kibbles. I'm gonna go get you some food later. I promise you, I'm gonna spoil you. Gonna spoil you with your little wet foods. Okay? But you can't just eat mama's food all the time. What if I wanted to eat that for later? Huh? What if I want to eat that? You looking at Ollie? You looking at him? Yeah, you looking at him? I'm gonna get you wet cans. It's not the end of the world, babes. I promise you. I promise you it's not. I promise you. I'm gonna get you some more treats. You like those little fancy feet, little chocolate. Well, they're not chocolates, but they look like chocolates. Those little breakaway treats. You like those. I'll get you some more of those. See if they have a different flavor. Okay. I wish I could take you with me. You could pick out what flavors you want. I want this. I want that. Yeah. Oh. Go with Ollie. Go be with your brother. Look at him. Go be with your brother. He loves you. Go be with Ollie. And I'm going to bring my Lucky Wyoming lottery pencil. Ooh. So maybe I'll get lucky and win some money. You know what? Maybe I'll buy a Mega Millions too. Who knows? But I'm not going out till later. I really do have to lay down. I'm going to take a bong hit. And then when my back quits hurting, for a little bit, I'll get up. What do you think about that, Butters? Mrs. Butters? The way she wags her tail, I swear she's the cutest little demon. Yeah, I'm going to take a bong hit right now. You are such a brat. You are the cutest little brat I've ever met in my life. Yeah, talking about you.
Have some sample. I want to see him cut your hair, Kevin. Listen, it's very, very delicate lines. There you go.
Did you create your little character here?
Yeah, it's all created by me. I did all the packaging myself.
Tell us about you.
Sure. I am actually an immigrant from a developing country called St. Lucia. Maybe some of you have visited.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful country, yeah.
Beautiful. My parents had me very young. They were trying to live a better life. They moved to America. But if you know anything about old school immigrant parents, you're getting one
type of haircut, and that's the buzz cut. So I was getting ready to go to middle school. I wanted to get the girls. I wanted to wear my platinum FUBU, and I wanted my haircut to look nice. So I didn't want my dad cutting my hair. I tried to cut my own hair, and I jacked it up many times. So I went and started designing all kinds of products that can help me. And I actually cut up my dad's folders and created the first cut buddy when I was 13 years old. I actually sat on this invention for 15 years before I patented it.
What was the catalyst to go from letting it lie to starting the business?
So my girlfriend and I were trying to move the treadmill into the garage, and it wouldn't fit. So we took the door off the hinges, fit the treadmill in, and then she's like, all right, put the door back on the hinges. I'm like, that was a lot of work. She's like, you never finish what you start. It hit my heart, and I thought I wasn't showing up for my life. So I went to my inventor book, and hold up.
At Jet's Pizza, we don't cut.
Oh, they have a new Jet's Pizza commercial now.
Delicious crunchy corners. There's a perfect slice for everyone.
I don't know why they have to advertise to me. The more they advertise to me, the more they're getting on my nerves.
I've had an inventor book.
It's already bad enough they made the pizza too big.
The first page of my invention book is the cut.
All right, well, hold on. Let me finish packing this up.
And do you still have the girlfriend? She's my fiance now, and we're expecting a baby
Aww.
in a week or two. So you're gonna have to sell a whole lot of these.
See, that's how you're supposed to do it. But what do I know?
Standing here. I've been open in business since January 2016.
So why don't you give us sales for 2016 and what you project for 2017 to help me get over the hump on this $3 million value?
My sales for 2016 were $700,000. Yes, sir!
Just delivered.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You sell 60,000 units.
How did you do that?
I found some affiliates on YouTube that had a heavy following doing videos for hair, and all of a sudden my sales went from 20 sales per day to 100, 200.
Well, who's the YouTube channel?
I went viral on Facebook. 11 million
Who's the
views.
YouTube channel? All right, let's get ready to.
I sell it at $14.95, and we wholesale.
1, 2, 3,
What does it cost
or
you?
3,
It's
2, 1,
$2.
whatever.
And what is retail? Is it hair places like Sally's, or is it Wolverine, CVS, or Walmart?
I met with Sally's. I'm just waiting basically for them to offer me a PO. Target and Walmart has brought us on as a .com. But yeah, that's the retail area that we want to go to.
But most of the sales now are direct to consumer.
Correct. Maybe 20% of my sales are to wholesale clients, and the rest are right to consumer.
Lord.
What do you need us for? Because
I think that the mentorship that you guys can give me as a strategic partner can help me. You have to realize that I'm an inventor. I invented a product that went viral. So basically, I had a baby that's learning how to drive a car now.
With $300,000, you can go and
God
pay
bless it.
17 mentors at $10,000 a month and pick the one you want. So, and you don't have to share the rest of your profits for the rest of your
David,
life.
are you trying to talk yourself out of a deal?
I'm not trying to talk myself out of the deal, but I want to ask the question, because if he turns around and we can't do better than he's doing for us,
I heard him ask for $300,000. I'm prepared to make you an offer. It's not really a business.
Holy
It's a product
crap.
with a good entrepreneur that hustles underneath it. I'll give you the $300,000. What I want is $1.50 from every unit until I've made back a milski. Basically just over 3 times on my money, then it goes away. And just so I can keep my interest in you, I want 5% of the company. Josh, I'll throw a sweetener in. If you do this deal with me, I'll grow my hair back.
Oh, man.
Just clear the deck. I'm out.
Thank you, Mark.
Congratulations, man. It's just...
I could have helped you rebillionize.
Rebillionize?
That's a good one.
Rebillionize.
Josh, I think it's a good product. I don't really understand it, to be honest with you, and it worries me that, to me, it's so self-evident. You got to go online, you got to hustle it out there, and you want to go into retail. I don't want to have that argument with you. I'm out.
I honestly think that this will be as common as a comb in your house in the next 5 years.
As far as templates, that means there are templates out there.
So I've been
Similar
knocked
products?
off more than 700 times.
But are there other ones prior to that?
That's really
No.
staggering.
I'm the first. I'm the father of the industry, and they caught on to
Being
it and
knocked off
started
just
knocking
tells you it's a confirmation of the product, okay? I'm all right with that. But I made you an offer, and you're still talking to people that don't seem that excited.
Damon, I see you're quiet, and
What are you doing?
you're one of my idols, and I love your story. Is there any way that you and Kevin would work together in this?
To work with Kevin? Why would I do that?
I mean, he's a beautiful
I have
guy.
more hair than he has.
No matter what side of the table we're up here, we're here to fight for the entrepreneur, right? So I don't want to put a burden on you, but if there are places you think I can add value, of course I relate to the product. You know, you're going to be a new dad right now. Every decision you're going to make from this point on is not going to be about you. It's going to be about two other very important people. Are you thinking about that? Because the day you become a father, life changes.
I just want to do good for my child, being born. And sometimes I just feel lost because I feel like I'm just an inventor and I'm not really a business owner totally. I work my ass off, but sometimes I just feel lost, and I feel like you guys are like the flashlight that can help me get into wherever that I need to be.
I'm just going to let you know, there's 28 million small businesses in this country, and over half of them are operated by one man and one woman shops, and they're the backbone of our country. They're more valuable than people ever give them credit to be. So you're here already. You know, I've got an offer for you.
I need to find a pair of scissors.
Two sharks are out. Kevin has an offer on the table for the cut butt, a tricky guy.
Alright, y'all, I'm getting off here for the evening. It seems like she's going to be rather boring today. If you want to continue watching her, she is live, Queen Cobra and all on YouTube. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a good day.